All right, so this is a sponsored stream to watch the Rainbow Six Grand Finals, and I have been watching it like kind of. The one I've watched a few matches. The one match that I wanted to watch was a Bolo match, and that's I didn't really follow besides that because it's been a pretty long tournament. I'm gonna see if I could recognize any of these players. It's FaZe versus what, BDS? I mean, I have a feeling I'm not gonna know a single person on these teams. Is it getting close to the finals? This is the finals. They're doing their huddles. So coming from having an esports background, normally before you sit in your chair, you have a little team huddle. You huddle, and you talk about, you're like, bro, we're going to fuck them up. These guys ain't shit. They're trash. They're garbage. We beat them before. We beat them in scrims. We beat them, and then you play. And yeah. Dude, the FaZe strat sheet, I didn't know it was like the whole floor plan. It was like an architect floor plan of the whole map. That's crazy. You did watch FaZe last year, 2024 Grand Finals. Same team though. That's a whole year difference. I remember what the last one looked like. I remember the stadium. Chalet. Chalet.
Standing in their way, BDS, a team of consistent quality, inspired as ever by a man many consider.
It's the same roster.
To play our beautiful game.
It was the Brazil Avenue at the middle stage. Okay. So this one is in Boston, I believe. The Boston Invitational 2024 Rainbow Six Siege.
Fear him running around on Rainbow Six's greatest villain.
Yeah, get those shields out of here.
No surprise, BDS often liking to ban away these.
This is a cool crowd. W crowd.
But we heard them speaking about the Monte on the analysis beforehand, saying how it could be a way for FaZe to create that space.
Hopefully FaZe win. I want Brazil to win. Wait.
FaZe managed to shut down the French team before they get in. Round one is now underway. Starting things out down in that base.
They're not both Brazil, are they? Is this a Brazil versus Brazil? Chat. FaZe is Brazil. I'm pretty sure they're a Brazilian team, but BDS is, where's BDS from? Oh, France. They're a French team. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, oui. They're like EU with some French players and stuff. Let's go, FaZe.
We've had a lot of talk about Handy and how currently he stands as arguably the MVP of the tournament. Plus 50 KD, best out of anyone, highest rated in this final. Certainly can't turn.
We didn't play this game once during the Fragathon. Missed opportunity.
For this roster.
I know, it's quite
Running
sad.
around with the boss G.
We would have been down too.
Because
Justin wasn't here.
Yeah, if Justin was here, we would definitely would have played.
Potentially start ruining their decision as they dropped a few rounds away. The Cyber is that X Factor has said when he starts popping off, there is very little that any team can do to stop him. But
220, 218.
You're going to quite find the same freedom that he's experienced throughout the rest of the tournament.
Cyber, of course, one of two players to go over 1,000 kills in.
Claymore the hatch drop. Double Claymore the hatch drop. Respectable. He's making sure he's safe.
Yeah.
Absolutely unreal.
Is that a boss G? People actually use the boss G in pro? I guess it one taps, right? So, yeah, one taps. That's just crazy.
To BDS's 201. We can make arguments for that having an impact in both ways.
I noticed everyone in Pro League uses the white reticle.
They've shown a lot more for BDS to study.
Yeah, I think it's just because the game is darker, maybe? I don't know. What the white shows up well.
Oops, nice.
Big focus on the trench side of things here too.
This might just be spectator though. I don't know if it's personalized. No. We're not cheering for BDS. We're cheering for FaZe. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hold on.
That plant is going down, and there is nothing these two players can do to stop it, except maybe to make use of a hatch. But Avira will be a bit too late. It's a great shot to use it, but the diffuser is down.
The crowd really wants BDS to win. Holy.
they
in
do.
round one.
You start seeing the problem there with the Bosch D being brought along by Cyber. If you end up in a position where you're in a 1BX, the Bosch...
Oh yeah, you're looking for Rainbow Six. It's not Rainbow Six. My title is not. It's just Rainbow Six.
And Cyber's
that
just
would
find
be,
that out. And what FaZe need to be careful of here, Des, we've spoken about the fact that Shroudy is a permaban for them. They don't like playing here.
That was
we
what
know
was said
that.
to me. I apologize,
So they
everyone.
have to keep in touch, because otherwise this one could get away from them quickly. And the last thing you want in the 6 Invitational Grand Final is to find yourself a map down.
Might have no choice, Tim.
Cosplay.
It's a very vocal, as you said, it's a
I
very
have
vocal
never
crowd.
It's so
heard
cool.
an NA crowd cheer so loudly for an EU team. I love it. It's great.
Is that Doc?
Well, I guess when FaZe are the enemy that are taking
think
down
it was
the
Doc,
teams,
yeah.
SSG falling by the wayside and wanted another, they become the enemy.
Yeah, that is true. Why is NA cheering for EU? You watch your mouth.
Not too surprised.
NA, cheer for Brazil.
If we go for round 2, though, FaZe have really got to recompose themselves here, Tim. That didn't feel like a very successful round 1 as we saw.
The general rule of thumb, if you're from North America, is you cheer for NA if NA's in the team or in the game. And if it's not, and it's EU versus Brazil, you cheer for Brazil. That is the NA cheering 101.
Very selfish operator. The Gadget not really serving the rest of the teams entirely for himself. His army does something a little bit different here.
FaZe knocked out the NA teams. That's even more so reason to cheer for him.
BDS shaping up immediately to try and put some pressure onto Library. They've got that surrounded Breeder. Shaiko are in position there to start trying to push on in and make it tough for FaZe to keep hold of that side. But interestingly, Leakerfact, he's on your opposite side and trying to deal with Master Bed.
This game is so, it's so unique, dude. He missed. -1. Can you pick him up? I think you can.
First pressure to start building. They've also got rid of the only air jab that managed to go through on the back of the doorway, so no real threat to FaZe here. Try a bit of a misplaced gadget early on, going to sting BDS. Now you aren't going to see the full effect of that operator raining into the round, but I wouldn't get too worried. They've still got 2 big operators in this round. The line out of Yuzus, whose gadget you hear ringing out, as well as the Capital, Breede, Fires.
People still play this? This is one of the biggest tactical shooters out.
KDS yet again has gone down early.
Granted, there isn't many of them. There isn't many of them. There's only 3, really, big ones.
They've got 8 drones, just taken down to 7.
This one still does well.
Oh, it does extremely well.
I mean, I know Jinxie helps a lot, but it does very well. It's a great game, honestly.
Oh.
There's little that FaZe can do.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yet again, he is down to him and Vidiking.
Nasty.
And this is one of the hardest sites to retake on, Tim. It's in full view of a double window going outside the map that you can rappel on, you can hide around the corner. All manner of things that you can do, and it's going to make it super tough.
Remember that one time you planted and you didn't know that the sound came from different bombs?
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I didn't know when you plant the bomb. I didn't know when you plant the bomb it triggers and beeps from both bomb sites. It's confusing.
Yeah, it was honestly crazy because you've been playing this game for like at least 6 years.
Yeah, so what's the dope? You have their comms. I can't understand them, but it's cool.
Wait, you can't understand that?
Wait, what'd they say, Hannah?
He said Shroud's watching? Step it up. Lock
Oh.
We keep the same plan because, like you said, they don't know how to play the map. So we just keep things simple. We do a more move. The only thing they can change, like you said, is spawn pick. Because they didn't spawn pick, they just fake spawn pick. So
Wait, this is cool. More games need to do this.
Listen, you need to check the setup.
Yeah, but like in English.
We get two rounds direct. If they do like a setup for direct, you can just go for full clear.
We get a translator?
That's
Chat?
I'm not gonna do. You can do every type of attack.
Be careful about the run out as well.
I only know so much.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
That's interesting how they were mixing in English and French.
A lot of people do that.
What are we going to see from them in the next round? Are we going to see?
Ole, ole, ole. Smoked.
In the last round that I saw that was brilliant. This play here, Flash comes through. Either he stands in the room and is full white screen and is basically dead.
Dude, they should do that in more games.
Yeah, that was nice.
Show comms like that is sick.
like 2v1 plays or the set piece plays that
That's so cool for the spectators. I mean, yeah, it's bad for like, I don't know, revealing your comms to the enemy team or whatever, but like, who cares, bro?
Like,
Have a,
comms, you know, what
have
are
a,
they gonna be?
yeah, what are the comms gonna be, bro? Like, we anti-stratted them, and this is what they're doing. Great, of course. I hope you anti-stratted them. Like, what comms are you gonna reveal?
Yeah.
Someone said the comms are, you need to stop throwing and get tight. Nobody likes it loose and sloppy. I have a feeling that's not what they said.
You see what most band operates at the tournament as well, Tim. Like you saw Leo in the telestrator earlier.
Leo,
that's our cat. That's our kitty.
Our key plays Rainbow Six.
It was from SSG that game in particular, but it stands across any map and it's applying here as well as BDS so far have had all the right answers. FaZe,
Sneaky drone.
Back after attack time out, Tim.
Oh my god, there's 3 ADSs in this corner.
Shields being down.
Holy shit.
They've always got the warden dancing around on side 2 whilst also trying to impede BDS behind these mute jammers, behind these electro claws. Something tells me, Tim, though, this French side are not going to be stopped.
No, like I said, they just seem to be ticking every box at the minute. Solitov working across that top floor. They're attacking onto basement here, but of course with the Ram just wanting to open up the floor inside a fireplace. That has begun, and it makes it very difficult for FaZe to keep themselves locked in that position. Looking across the FaZe positions, they've got 3. One's actually KDS has just gone back to site. They're all starting to just filter back now, and that should tell you the pressure that they're feeling from BDS.
Solitov was speaking about
production.
Or the potential of it based on what the setup was going to be, and he's pretty spot on here.
This game is insane. Like, if you really break it down, is...
The fact that you can like go 2 levels above.
Yeah, the fact that you could split, yeah, you could split 2 levels. You split the map in fucking...
There's not only just one, but multiple, like, what?
Steps the decoy of the Iana. Shroudy is giving over a bit of info there. Was there a player in connector? How many players are inside of sight? There's no one in connector. There's 2 in sight. Now his team will know that information as well.
Time is ticking for BDS here. 1 minute 5 left on the clock. They start to get that main breach open. Cyber now is in a critical position, just in behind those metal shelves. He's the one who can peek around that corner. He's going to look to be supported from Wine as well. So the push is going to come down.
Do you know any names here? You know Shaiko, right?
Shaiko, yeah. The Shaiko peek. Shaiko peek.
Yeah, Shaiko.
He wants to find that space. He wants to find that availability, that possibility to get in there. Users. He gets him the kill, and that might just start unlocking things for BDS.
Cyber steps across there away from the shells and just fully exposed himself to the breach. A massive risk he was going to take, but I think knowing he was tucked in there and there was no utility around him, remembering.
I wonder how he knew that was... Oh, nice shot. Yeah, they must have had a cam or something on them.
Yeah, because that was like perfect.
You can't just walk at them. KDS getting one back, but the trade is there yet again for BDS. Our best
low time.
Team at the tournament when it comes around to kills, and now getting the diffuser.
Fake plant.
Had to peel off for a second.
Real plant? Fake plant? It's fake, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Holy moly.
Oh my god. That C4 could have been huge. Oh, I got buffered.
They're up 3-0.
Oh,
and I don't think FaZe know how to put the
let me know your time once we're back.
I just paused it.
What's he going to do here? Is he going to be able to drop
Stop buffering, man.
down and cut that out? But no, not at all.
I hear Fresh has got a few words to say to us. Professor, what you got?
We saw that BDS have picked into Chalet. It was a big risk for them because they could have gone to Bang, but so far it's working out. We heard Leakyfact talk in the timeout. These guys don't know how to play this map properly, and we're seeing that evolve. The big thing.
So was that this guy Wallen? These guys are just so aware. It looks like they're all cheating.
Dude, that's what Siege looks like, though.
Yeah.
Always. There's drums. I am surprised that that guy kept peeking though after he like, you know, knew where he was, like shot through the wall.
Back in, isn't it, Tim?
But I would have done it too.
They've had the timeout, a chance to make right the wrongs of those first couple of rounds, but it didn't build up for them, and this could be a bruising second quarter of the game. FaZe have tried that downstairs site twice. We're going to step
Chat,
away
you
and
might
try
get a
instead
haircut
going in
soon?
towards kitchen and dining here.
Yeah, I need a haircut.
Does still mean we're going to have to see some top floor control from FaZe.
Yeah.
It also means BDS are
What would you guys think if
he
he like full sent the haircut he has, but like super professional, with like the eyebrows slit, like very clean? Wouldn't that look cool?
It's about going above. It's about taking that.
Why the eyebrows slit?
I think they're cool. I would get one if I.
Making sure first and foremost that you get every kill.
Was a dude?
That diffuser down. So for BDS,
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I think they look good on girls too, but they look better on guys, in my opinion. And guys with like bushy eyebrows, like you got big eyebrows, they look really cool. You know, I like a lot of like, you know, the bushy eyebrow with like the slit, like it looks sick.
She liked the bush.
You're a bad boy. I like the bush, yeah. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, depends on the day. Depends on the season.
I see. Yeah, like whenever it's like winter and you grow your goatee, big bush.
Big thing to speak about a lot with BDS is their love of Dokumi, with 3 of their players having her in their top 3 most played operators.
What time are you at? 148?
Yeah. Sorry, you just stun-locked me with what you just said.
Why?
In this case there, it was users getting himself up on
Oh, nothing.
making sure no one was close to try and blindside him. Managed to get the barricade broken away.
Did you know that your
your
title is from Blitz?
Next time you see it ring, you may well say it's time for us to go.
What's my title?
If
anyone needs to sneeze, do it now. That's a Blitz line.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
I didn't know that.
I didn't either until I Googled it. Oh!
Get knocked. Bro, they're getting decimated right now. Is this attack sided or defense sided? This map at pro play, because I don't know. In ranked, it's everything sided.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you anymore. I used to know, but now I'm old and washed. I'm 30 years old, Mike.
Someone said it's BDS sided. Is BDS just the gamers of this matchup?
Oh, like it's always BDS sided?
Yeah, don't let it be a 3-0.
And across these last few rounds, well, it's gone down 3 times so far.
Which is even above their plant percentage, 31% coming in, so you'd expect, you know, maybe 2 out of 6 rounds, but no, they are just going for it every single time. FaZe just cannot stop them right now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, these angles.
Getting worked.
They are absolutely flying.
We should cosplay Rainbow Six Siege.
Well, if there's any future debate, Tim, about picking your best map or your opponent's
Who would you be?
permaban, I think it's pretty fair to say.
Who would I cosplay as?
Probably Blitz, huh?
Um,
Or Warden, or wait.
On BDS are in the gym now, just getting to flex the muscles a little bit, beat down on some poor punching bag that can't fight back. And I imagine for FaZe, they're saying, look, we don't expect to win this first map. We expect...
Damos is cool. I like his cape.
He is cool. But you wouldn't be able to see who you are.
Yeah, you wouldn't see my face.
Yeah. Like, it's cooler if you could see your face a little bit.
That's part of the advantage of coming in through the upper bracket. You get that first map choice. But the reality is, this is going to have a big mental impact on FaZe. They come in here, like you say, it's not just about being one map down. It's the fact, look at the method by which they're going to be a map down. They're getting smashed right now.
That trophy's so cool. It's like one of the coolest trophies ever.
Yeah.
Like when I think of when I think of trophies, the first thing that comes to mind is the sledge. Like it's badass.
Getting 4 or 5 rounds on this map would go a long way towards doing that, even if they then lose it.
Tim, they've got 8 kills so far.
You're badass.
4 rounds.
Aww.
2 kills per round is what they're averaging. In case you haven't been watching,
How heavy is the sledge, though?
Are there drops? Or is it just for the siege thing?
Like should I have drops? I don't know. I don't think so.
LED lights at the front side of his shield, and then 3 kills tend to follow. You see this operator picked. You know there's pretty breakneck execute coming in at some point for BDS for now. So you don't need to rush. Get the drones in, get the information. Where are these players? And then look to punish them later.
Again, it's just what
One thing that's weird about Siege, though, I will say, is not having a minimap.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm trying to understand where the rest of the team is positioned on the spectate, but I don't know because there's no minimap. so I just have to like assume. Blitz my main. Dude, I can't believe you could throw utils through your shield. It's just...
There are drops for everyone, it looks like.
Do I not have drops? I should. Oh. 1v4? 1v4? Yo, that would have been so sick. They're on the board. Okay, I connected it. It's weird because it said it was already connected, and it was. There's no reason for it to disconnect.
Okay, all good. We don't even need drops here, right, chat? I don't care.
Smoked! Shaiko! That's my go. Shaiko.
But he's on BDS.
He's on BDS, but he's my only goat on BDS. The rest, who cares?
What? You can't say that.
Somebody said BDS is 15-0 on Bank. They've never lost Bank.
Bank. That's a lot.
Yeah.
15. Like, what?
Bit of a gamble for BDS, bringing them to Chalet with no previous information has worked perfectly.
Nice.
Absolutely demolishing them at the minute. We're going to see the blitz taken down. Brede will likely be finished off, but
oh.
because he knows what's going to come. Leakerfact will
The trade.
there, but doesn't matter because right now BDS can just win this one by attrition.
This is a good play. This is a good play. Force the issue. This is a good play. Oh no. He was so dialed in. He didn't know there was a nomad there. To be fair, I would have done that same thing.
I think I've seen you do that too.
Okay. They're back.
It's time. Are you at 23, 22, 21?
No, I'm ahead.
Alright, let me refresh.
It's been buffering a lot. But
11, 10, 9, 8.
now you're ahead. What?
Alright.
2, 1, and buffer. God, it's fine. We'll be a little out of sync. It keeps buffering. I don't know what to tell you.
Mine did too.
One last chance, Tim, to get that ball to half.
Oh, I buffered.
I buffered. Yeah.
Is it me?
No, I think it's Twitch. Chat was saying my stream's buffering too.
Knuckle down here and try and get what they can out of it. BDS, of course, looking to just repeat that same situation.
Holy, what is happening? Are you seeing this? What is going on?
What's happening?
Did you not see that?
I was all tabbed.
What the? That was weird.
Somebody over towards sort of fireplace side. They're trying to hold the entire map, but BDS just always seem to have a contact point close to them.
I guess I could watch the... It keeps breaking on Twitch.
Okay, it's happening on Jinxie's too, I think.
It keeps breaking. I might go to their YouTube.
Yeah, let me go to YouTube as well. YouTube.
BDS are going to start their move on forward. Cyber for now, not want to say being ignored, they're aware of his presence around bathroom. But not too fussed.
It's live.
First call comes out here. By the looks of it, there's a focus on towards Mez from a couple of players, starting their move forward from BDS, taking ground with it as best they can.
He's going to be looking to push in here, Leakerfact, take a little bit of ground, get himself up towards
I'm on YouTube as well.
The wall at the bottom of West Main. Just again, it cuts off rotations for FaZe. It's just all about making it difficult for them to get back to site. These players now out in the map, of which there are 2.
What's your time?
They've got to make a decision here. It's
1:15,
going to be tough for them to
1:14.
get back. They either kind of go back immediately, push down blue where there's a little bit of space, or alternatively...
Oof.
That spot again.
Oof.
He takes the second decision. He's going to play his life.
I mean, FaZe might start winning here.
The momentum killer. The cyber rage quit.
They're looking a little bit more
Yeah.
in this round 6 defense.
Oh, he's on the sledge spot. That's where you sledge David.
What sucks about when they do this is it resets the scores.
Oh yeah, total. So you can't see like how much they had.
Yuzu's, can he save it? It's a lot of work to do to him. In fact, it's going to require an ace in the round, and it's simply not going to happen.
Just saying, tech pause. And we're back.
Where they could hold on from. And as soon as it got to that 3v1, we're just going to disappear from sight. We're not going to give him his fights. We're going to force him to come and find us, and then use that vertical that's been opened up against
Extra
him.
timeout. Boo.
And FaZe
Boo.
themselves into a much better position.
Momentum killer.
I don't think that. I think
Chat,
that's
type
a bit
1
of
if you
robbery
have
from
the
FaZe
Shroud
there. I don't
siege
think that
charm.
really probably does justice to how
Any
dominant
siege
BDS
charmers?
have been. A 5-1, even a 6-0 wouldn't have been a huge surprise for the EU team to kick things off in this one. As it is,
Clean.
they've still got a majority share of the rounds. And moving on to the defense of their map choice, a map that FaZe don't usually play, you gotta still favor BDS here.
All right. Goes back to all the things we spoke about before that tech pause, Tim. FaZe on the other side.
Hannah voted for George W. Bush.
What?
They've got me and the BDS going on to that defensive
Guys.
piece. Again, it's FaZe who now start to control the pace.
Chill out with the
Anyone
Bush
to get a bit more
talk.
breathing room, a bit more time to think in these rounds. Let's wait for BDS to spring it back
I
on.
swear they're
Command the
Googling
aggression.
these.
C4's galore, 3 of them
They're just
available.
trying to
They're just they're chat GPTing Bush jokes.
Well, looking towards the
Yeah.
around the Kaid here. Also, of
She's
course, we
old?
spoke a lot
Okay,
about that as
chill.
army already. The Legion Goon
I'm
Mines also
30.
doing a wonderful job of that.
Well,
FaZe have got quite a bit to work their way through.
I'm 30.
Yeah.
Cyber being very cautious there, knows that his life is extremely valuable on that thermite. There is the ace to back him up of KDS as well. But to be honest, having both available isn't the end of the world here. Downstairs is a site where you can actually breach loads. You can breach into the main entrance here, but then you want to go around the rear side, breach in from that electrical trench, breach in from the bottom of West Main.
That's
just
closed.
Really open the whole thing up. You've got a hatch potentially, depending on what's been done with Dining Hatch, that you may want to play onto as well. So having both of those hard breaches alive to at least use all of their utility.
Bro, this Blackbeard stuff is crazy. You just whip out the gun? That's crazy. Oh my god.
Did he like get a buff?
I don't know.
He must have for people to be playing him, right? Unless they just found
He has like a
dead.
like a retractable shield. He can throw util through shields. He can like, it's interesting.
Secondary gadgets, 3-speed, decent gun.
Cool.
Brings so much to a team, and I wouldn't say underappreciated, but I think enough teams
I used to
really
love
leverage
playing
the
Blackbeard.
strengths.
Back
The
then.
Ooh, this is tough.
Keep an eye on handy and where those gadgets start going. For now, at least, it's a name being rolled in by
Ooh.
Blackbeard to help try and clear away this wall sling, get it open. Assurance.
Dude, they're delaying this so well. But I think they're finally going to lose the wall in like 10 seconds.
Are a slow team, Tim, and they can punish them here by running that clock lower and lower.
It's inevitable that the wall is going to be breached. BDS know that, but like you
Oh
say,
my
it's about
gosh.
forcing
Hold
FaZe
up.
to rush. And look at the setup that BDS have got here. It's great. Playing in behind.
He's like, "Move, man."
Pillar makes it really difficult. The breach at the bottom of West Main means.
Damn.
Oh.
KDS, he's given himself away there. He's got aggressive.
Oh my.
BDS,
The
they've took their
flank,
eye
dude.
off the ball. There's Cyber
They're so, like,
managing to
focused.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
4 versus 3. FaZe might just be back in this one.
Simon could be that guy. Tim said he might be the X factor, but now isolated. The Kiva barrier stopping any pressure coming in from this trench side so they can turn attention towards Cyber. Shroud goes back over his dead body here, crawling back in towards side 2. Look at the health bars on this side of FaZe, and look at the fact that Liquefact has got an impact in back pocket. They could get a down or even a kill off the back of this. Not as worried, Tim. The FaZe are now running out of time. Shaiko finding one more, Brede the other.
Damn, they almost had that round.
Yeah, that was close. They just like.
That was so
Too
close.
many
I think
maybe in the
Cyber,
back.
once it was insane that he dropped through that little hole down the stairs, got 2, but then he needed to not die. He did his part. He did his
Yeah.
part, and you just sit there and you wait and you let your teammate do the rest.
Yeah, because now there's no pressure.
Because the second he died, they relieved all that pressure. It sucks. He made such a good play. He made such a huge opening, and then went a little bit further, was feeling confident, and then fuck. Oh, that's a okay, bro. That's an unpredictable kill. Yeah, right here. He didn't need to do that.
No, he should have just stayed, went back up.
Yeah.
Hold it. Held it or whatever.
Was exactly that for Liquefact. And at the beginning
Ooh.
of the round he's there, at the end of the round
Shot.
he's there. We've got to do more to disrupt BDS.
Why don't you play Siege anymore?
I'll give Jesse J. Chick a shout out for this one, Tim.
It's a great question.
Do you think
actually.
Axel Blaze?
You basically got it spot on, guys.
Why don't you play Siege anymore, Axel?
So far,
Yeah, why don't you play?
7 on this map. Just when they needed him most, he vanished.
We have our comeback
Needs to
moments.
find his mojo once again. Else he might yet face heartbreak the same way that he did in Sao Paulo last year.
Year 10.
It was a touching moment. You know, Nade carrying him around
Year
the stage,
10 might be the year.
parading him as a champion. This time with Fury out of the way, you'd surely be thinking FaZe and everyone else from Brazil backs them to get it done this time. Handy to finally lift the hammer. So far, it's not looking too good. Here we go, though.
Did you already have coffee before I brought you
FaZe not
coffee?
changing away from
Yeah,
the
but
bunch.
it was terrible because I made it, so I had one sip and I never drank it again.
Quite a few times.
I tasted your coffee on accident today, and it was god awful. I don't know how you drink that.
You'll see players on FaZe start to move forward. They use the intel that comes out
First you roast my bush, then you roast my coffee. All good. Dude, Cyber's locked in.
Yeah, he is not ready to quit.
One tech pause and Cyber's just owning. I love the Cyber Zera. Did Cold Zero start that? Who was the starter of the Zera era?
Library, Top Blue, 3 of them working together, just trying to prevent anybody pushing in. They're all there to support each other, to keep that crucial verticality above the site. And right now, FaZe
It was
have
cold.
not been able to disrupt them.
This is the risk, because
That's
FaZe,
cool.
I mentioned earlier on, are a slow team. Chalet as a map is
Hannah
a pretty
listens
quick
to
map. You don't
Kate
really feel
Bush.
you get staff for time all that often on here unless you really are.
She's a bush camper.
Or your setup. But FaZe have got to do a full map clear. They started up towards Solar Side, have moved their way down. They've got Handy starting to poke his nose in as well from below. So there is a bit of pressure starting to build up. But as you mentioned, these BDS players that are sat around these key power positions on this top floor are so far unmoved and relatively unbothered. King on the Blackbeard's going to be the one trying to make his march on through towards jungle. He's the one going to start applying pressure and hopefully making plays off the back of this utility coming in. They've caught out Shoko here, Tim. Breeder gets one.
We're missing the kills. We're missing the kills.
The second in the round.
Yeah, they've broken down that
Holy shit, that recoil.
And FaZe should now be able to increase the pace here. They know that the last one is locked
On the board.
inside.
Again.
They're able to go in and find that final kill. And FaZe are getting themselves at least something here on Chalet to hold on to a little bit of hope for the Brazilians, Des.
Starting to cook a little bit, Tim. Still 2 rounds behind. This one's a big round. You and I speak about round 9 an awful lot during our games. Because if BDS win this one, they're up 6-3. You've got the home straight is there for you. Win one more round, you can afford to do something a little bit crazy, a little bit cheesy, and capture the side card and get
Just
things
reading the
closed out.
notes,
FaZe
bro.
win it.
I love it.
They're only 1 round behind. They're back in striking distance. This one is the big one. The mental and, of course, the scoreline at the top of your screen. And it does feel, though, Tim, as we said, 2 halves to a game of 6.
Damn. Shiko losing, that's rough.
That is rough.
Oh.
See the flood on into sides
Not
at
lose
the end there.
those.
Andy picking up the last year. Did pick up on his
That sucks.
stats within the game, Des. That's going to do something for him, at least get things moving with a couple of kills. And like I say, maybe that's the catalyst that FaZe are going to need, not only to get themselves back into this half, but back into this match. 5-3 then, BDS, as they will continue on.
When there used to be friendly fire in this phase, did anyone ever get TK'd in tournaments? There had to have been tournament TKs, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like on LAN on stage.
Yep. And it was so like bad.
Oh.
Pretty often actually.
Always a shotgun rotate, just pop. I never watched Rainbow Six tourneys back then, so. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. It's because he was upside down, bro.
In this series, this first one being picked away by BDS, FaZe not having a chance to ban it away. You can kind of see why. That was a painful move for BDS to inflict on FaZe in that first half, though they are now starting to cook things back in once again. Seen quite a rise of Finker as well, Tim, it's worth stressing. BDS have played it quite a lot, Shiko on it quite a few times throughout the competition. FaZe following the same, but with Souls being the one playing it, even though he doesn't really play the hard support role directly anymore, he's not the one going in and getting the diffuser down. Still more playing towards the back line of his team, so I expect a more supportive Finker coming out in this round from him.
See if FaZe can get themselves another entry. They were able to pick up Leaky.
This game is wild. Okay.
And then that man advantage really did pay dividends for them. This time it feels like they're just struggling a little bit more to find the space that they need.
This is by far the most tactical shooter. And it ain't even close.
The pressure starting to mount here on BDS. Souls, Handy, they pick up one apiece. Solidov digs his heels in with a trade, but it's not going to be enough as FaZe
Bro, they are coming back.
BDS BDS right now.
I wish I had the patience for it. It's hard. The game's hard, man. Learning one map takes like hundreds of hours. Just one map. Oh. Oh. Yo. Imagine, though. Oh, my God. Imagine.
So beautifully played. Piano window, bathroom window, double rappel, pushing in from Ivy. Absolutely wonderful stuff, and BDS did not stand a chance. Cannot land a shot.
Siege is too slow. It's slow until it's not, you know? Timeout.
And we have to play maybe more aggro at the early and fall back together, but we have to take 1 or 2 kills before to fall back, guys. But traps. So
What?
okay?
Yeah.
They want to play full exec, full shield. Okay, it's fine. Let's go.
I think we need to play like, do not give space. We don't need to figure out set, but we don't give space. And when they push us fully, we just full push together.
Yeah,
so we can
exactly.
do classic strats with Brady Kaid. I think Josh, you can play mute or you want to play traps.
What's the side?
Basement.
Après Capcan.
Capcan? So you don't have C4 to help me above. If they push me above.
I see for traps.
I think mute and I can play traps. I can play Fenrir. Checo, you can play like Legion or Farty play Legion and Checo Azamis.
What we do?
Basement. You want me to go?
A stack up on traps, Tim, as we go down to that basement site was the call for BDS. They realized that even if full shield.
So it sounds like they're gonna get a little bit more aggressive. It sounds like what he's saying is they're kind of getting walked over and they're giving them too much space. So rather than playing in sight, they're gonna try to get a little bit out there. Press the issue, I guess.
They're recognizing not only the fact that they're playing behind the shields, which we knew that FaZe were going to do. It's something that they spoke about on our analyst desk fantastically as well. You know, they're going to do that to create space. They're going to do that to get themselves inside of the building. And yes, FaZe have been doing that.
He said he was going to play Capcan, but he didn't play Capcan.
To deal with the shields, make life difficult,
It was
but
like,
also, you've said it already, that's to slow FaZe down. They are.
Wait, who said that? Who picked, what did they pick instead?
Burn all the time that you
I'm not sure.
Make them check every doorway. Make them check every
Oh,
time.
he said no? Oh, I didn't hear it.
Window. Make their life difficult.
It certainly doesn't make it easy, but where both teams have found a lot of success is getting this 3 or 4 man setup at the ready and then springing in.
Oh, that was what they said. Play mute instead. It's hard to tell what they're talking about.
And that is always a massive risk that you take in the early round.
Wait, there's no mute.
Trying to find out the enemy team who may well be fully aware of what it is that you're trying to do.
I don't understand. I don't know. Is there a mute? Is that mute or smoke? That's smoke, right? That's not mute.
Maybe they get away with it, but it's far easier said than done.
Wait, they have a mute.
No, they have mute jammer.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? That's mute symbol?
Well, left under the gun. Do you see like the little mute jammer?
It looks like smoke. Yeah, I see the mute jammer, but it looks like smoke.
They both do look similar as our icons. Small at least. That's pretty tiny.
It is tiny. Well, mute's a good call. We're playing Lion.
Yeah.
And Doki.
Does manage to pick up Leaker back,
Doki.
but the damage is done. It's 4 versus 3 to BDS. One more round puts them on that all-important map point. And look at this. FaZe are just jumping in through windows.
And it worked. They're not playing sight side. They're not playing sight side. They're playing more aggro, and it's working. All of those kills were not on sight.
3 or 4 players. Leakerback's done that. Gary's gone down for it, Tim, but he's taken 2 players offline.
They did the strategy, and it worked. Unless they get 2v4'd, then GG.
3-1 versus 1. A much better round from BDS. The FaZe, yeah, they've got a lot of the round to work with, Tim, but BDS have done the right thing. All fall back on towards site. We play off each other. Knowing there are 2 players left, they're in trouble. They might have the RAM gadget, they might have a phone call, but they haven't got a lot of hope, Tim, of getting this one over the line.
No, it's going to be very tough from here. They've got to use what they can, and at the minute, that is time. They've got a minute left on the clock, so they're not in
Oh,
my God.
that's crazy.
I think he hears that boogie drone getting put down.
Holy.
Above in fireplace, and he just uses that sound fantastically well to pinpoint accurately, put that nitro down, and get the kill handed. Trying to get everything working that he can.
Yeah, he's not winning this round, but, you know.
Chance of doing anything in this round.
I love how earlier on, Tim, we had that moment of saying he's 0-7 in a game where they really need him. He collected 5 kills since that time and hasn't died, but I think the crowd know it, Tim. With that champ building up, that he is dead to rights, may get away with 1 more kill in the round. BDS are going to swing on him as a bait with a flash. Surely doesn't collect all 5. Not when he's got about 15 HP to his name. Steps in for 1, can't find his man. 10 seconds left, and this one's chalked.
For the minute,
Could you imagine a world in where he wins that round?
That would have been nearly impossible.
He's going to find all 3, but Shaiko, he made doubly sure. You know how he can guarantee no more.
What does GIGN mean?
So BDS move
That's like the
on
Rook
to map point
thing,
here
right?
on Chalet.
It's like a not like a military. It's like a police thing. I see it on like SWAT stuff. What does it mean? GIGN. That's the French. Oh, that's the French SWAT. Okay. No, I've seen GIGN in Counter-Strike 1.6. There used to be GIGN skins on the counter terrace. So I've seen GIGN before. I just didn't know.
Yeah,
It's like the French police, FBI SWAT-ish.
Cobra's in chat. He's rooting for BDS.
You've got to have that as a consideration when we get there.
It's like we said, you know, coming into a map that's your permaban, if you can come away with 4 rounds on there, that's really not the end of the world.
Do you say
Oh,
like
CSGO also had GIGN? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's going to have a big,
What?
you know, effect on the mental.
Do you say it like Gigan?
Gigan? No.
Go
Yeah.
into this area, this region of being able to think at least, look, it's not a map that we play. We've done pretty well.
Dude, I'm so confused that that's mute still.
And I think that's fine.
Why?
Just in my head, when you see a mask like that with the little smoke things on the side, the little respirator, like, I just don't, that doesn't scream mute to me, you know? Instinctively it doesn't.
I get it.
Oh, it's the cross on the mask that makes it mute.
Yeah, but
Ah.
like whenever you looked at it earlier, it was way smaller. You couldn't even see the cross. The only way I could really tell is, well, I swear like the smoke one looks different. So I was like, oh, it's mute just instinctively, but then you could see the mute jammer as a gadget.
I would change that, personally.
They should just remove the sides.
Yeah, remove the little remove the respirator and just leave it the
bigger X.
Yeah, bigger X, remove the respirator, bada boom bada bing.
Mute.
Muted.
Muted.
It's going to be a slow, frustrating round for FaZe, I expect. Unless they pull the trigger
Did
and
you
say,
kill that drone?
we're going straight towards site, but by the looks of it, they are making sure they're clearing their way through first.
Yeah, Solotov being underneath Library is going to make that difficult for them. That's one of the areas that FaZe are currently trying to get themselves into. They do manage to deal with an important bit of utility there. Those Selma chargers just able to take down the mirror. That gives them a little bit of a line in towards the areas that BDS are trying to hold as well. So FaZe right now still have problems to deal with. Yes, they've taken out a bit of utility, but they don't really have confident control of areas yet. Cyber is now pushing his way up Ivy to take a little bit of control into Piano, but BDS, they're locked in office.
What I like is the
Dude, this is a tense round. Well, GG. Unless, hold on. Unless,
Wait.
little flank. Oh, I got spotted. Oh,
Almost a third going down here on BDS side.
damn.
And now finished off. We're into a 2 versus 2.
This is close.
Are you at 50? 50?
Yeah, yeah.
For Solotov and Breeder to hold on to this. They've both got themselves back into Dynig, so they're going to try to lock this down from sight. The problem that they've got is that there's 40 seconds left to go. We've got
Oh, he's right above him.
with 2 more of the Ash charges. We've got 1 more soft reach charge, so they can still keep up.
Oh,
Goes a bit too
that sucks.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, he's, I mean, that's GG.
He has like,
Oh my god, he almost,
unless right here. Oh my god, he almost.
yeah, he almost wallbagged him, but it's,
He's going upstairs. Oh my god, what's happening? This is crazy. This guy. Oh my.
oh my god, he won! That's insane.
We had 8 seconds. And he did that.
They just had to run.
Crazy.
All they had to do was run, dude. He just had to just run away. Oh my god.
That was an insane.
Why did they peek, bro? That's crazy. They wanted to end it that badly. They wanted it so bad that they
did.
overpeaked.
They did.
There is no other way way to put that than a big
Oh
mistake.
no.
There's no reason to swing him.
That's a tilter, bro. If I'm BDS right now, I am pissed.
Just disappeared as soon as
I'm mad. I'm pissed at my teammates.
Here, look, this is what I don't get. Like, I don't understand.
I'm toxic.
Yeah, that guy did not need to do
He's
that.
having to try and guarantee a trade by taking shots in the same direction, which gives
Damn.
Cyber. They make that 1v2 so easy for him. However, he's the one hitting the shots, Tim. Cole Palmer on the stage. I don't quite know how
That's
to work that
exciting,
into
though.
his name.
For FaZe.
Cyber Palmer doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Not quite. I don't know how BDS have given that round up.
That's-
Chalet, the reality of it is, Des, it could be big because Chalet should be over.
There's one thing we've got to stress here, Tim, that we almost forgot to mention. How could you and I forget this? There's this little thing on every map
A
today
little matter.
called unlimited overtime. This could yet prove to be a long series if we can't find teams decisively closing out their maps. And BDS like that may have just opened that door for FaZe to step inside out of the cold outdoors of Boston, get themselves nice and warmed up.
Dude, the recoil on that gun is insane.
Four more rounds in overtime.
Oh.
Users getting handy off those, a great start to it.
That's the response that they needed because BDS know that Chalet should
That's
be
not
over.
good.
They should be in a break by now.
Oh, this could be huge. This could be huge. This could be huge.
Second map, but they're not.
Wow.
Oh,
He reacted so fast.
it's like he knew he was there.
That was
heard him.
he heard him for sure. That was insane how fast he reacted. He shot before the guy even peeked.
If they can get themselves into
Yo! Oh my god!
These guys have had
I was
enough.
saying about BDS earlier, Tim. I said they're not really a jump-out team. Sharko proves me completely wrong. Uses that drone as the guide that it's time for him to go aggressive.
See, and he leaves.
You
Like,
can be sure.
that's what we need to
FaZe
see.
are not going to make that mistake again,
Psycho
but
smart.
it could be the mistake that cost them Chalet. They've battled it back and brought it right down to the wire. 100 seconds still to play for this three-man unit to bring down the 4 on BDS's side.
Just gonna see exactly. FaZe need to take their time here. There's absolutely no rush. They need to play off each other. 3 versus 4, so it's essential that they are getting kills without losing.
What's interesting about this game is having diffuser down.
Man advantage. Here comes the drop down.
Oh.
Manages to take down Shaiko. That's what FaZe needed. You've now got a minute 10, and you're 3 versus 3. Diffuser is in hand.
Yeah, what's interesting about this game, having diffuser down doesn't really mean much like in other tac shooters.
Cyber is flying.
Because
No, it
like
doesn't.
what's
just give it up.
yeah, where you're reinforced is your sight. So if you have diffuser down in like an off spot, it's actually just soft walls and you're gonna trying to reposition to hold diffuser is like impossible. Depends on where it's
Yeah,
dropped, I
more
guess, but
It's more about it being planted than
yeah.
left.
But more towards the defenders. FaZe the ones who are going to have to move with some pace.
Yo, dude, if he got that kill. If he got that kill.
Quite control the
I thought he
recoil
was
on that
going
F2. Misses out on what could have been a freebie and takes a lot of damage for his troubles.
KDS is just working his way
Got a
down.
kill, dude. He is on fire.
3 versus
He is
really
on
good.
fire.
His moment today. You can just feel it in the air. He's
We're about to go OT.
and having
Map 1
absolutely
OT,
none of it.
grand finals.
Looking to push us to those few
That's
extra
kind of hot.
rounds. Or what could be
Unless
a lot of extra rounds.
Ebret. Oh,
Jesus.
damn, it's actually going OT.
He knows where the plant's
Going-
going down.
oh,
Is
he's
he
dead.
finding his man? Yes, he is. 5 seconds to play here, Tim. They've got to try again. They'll go for the same spot. And Brede is trying his round up. If he gets this right,
Over.
the shot through the softball, it could be huge. But
Less?
FaZe send us to overtime.
That's insane. BDS is throwing, dude.
We are witnessing here on Shroud.
Oh.
This could be catastrophic for BDS, Des, when we look at the longevity of the team within the final. They've come in here with the
But that
map
one
pick,
round, they would have
having
won
through
had they
that
not
upper
peeked.
bracket. They've
So
taken
that was kind
Chalet,
of
the
on them.
permanent
USA.
FaZe.
USA. No.
They've been in a
There's no
commanding
USA.
Close.
No USA.
absolutely dominating
EU.
FaZe throughout
EU.
this
It doesn't
map
have the same ring.
until now. If
You,
FaZe take Chalet
you.
away, BDS are in a real hole.
USA just like is a natty solid chant, you know? Like how do you do EU, you know, like how do you like chant EU? You're up. You're up. You're up. I don't know.
That is criminal. Beautiful bit of team play again because
You just
they
can't
had
chant
one
it well.
way. KDS was stepping out on towards the main breach.
You could chant USA. Canada. Canada.
Good 2v1, but
Canada.
I guess you could just do BDS, BDS.
Yeah, you
But
just vote for it.
I'm thinking for like overall, you know, if you wanted to cheer on Europe, how do you chant Europe? Europa,
EU.
Europa, 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 Europa.
Wait, that goes kind of hard.
That kind of goes hard. I like that.
This goes better than USA.
Yeah, that goes hard. And bang, dude, what
Shite
the?
yeah.
Getting spawn peeked, kind of.
Has rewarded them with a kill onto the Capitao.
Brat.
FaZe are running rampant right now, Des. They are running all over BDS. Nothing that the EU side can do to slow this down.
What I love from FaZe is that is such a good read on how this map has played out. Both teams have struggled to defend. They've sat back. They've let the other team jump on them in 4v2s and 4v1s and punish them time and time again. The way to respond to that, as we spoke about earlier, is to get aggressive. There is nothing more aggressive than spawn peeking someone. Sharko's offline, the Capitao gone, tons of utility removed. Could not ask for more.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The trade's good. The trade is real good.
And who else? Cyber, there for his
Just
team
completely
once
denying
again.
that.
As a reminder for everybody, in unlimited overtime, we're looking for 2 clear rounds. That is the key. So FaZe need to get 2 rounds without response as the BDS. If either team are going to take Chalet to kick things off.
If you counted, by the way, Cyber's on 16 kills so far. It's a big ask to go on and break a kill record in a best of 5, but if he carries on playing like this, then we do see all 5 maps. You just never know.
There's every possibility, that much is for sure. Right now, FaZe are looking pretty comfortable. They are dug in, inside of sight, and they're just going to be holding their positions. They're inviting BDS to do the work now, and BDS, they've got to find some answers. They've got 6 drones, they've got the utility that they need. They have to stay patient here. 1 minute 15, there is no rush. They're going to be sending in the Retero drones from Leakerfact to try and soften things up a bit, but the really
God, Fenrir, bro.
next kill,
Fenrir traps are so annoying.
if they're going to turn this round over.
Need that Fenrir there as a bit of a bait. Yes, now.
Oh. Wait, that's huge.
In that gunfight, down goes the kill.
Wait, this is.
Another as well.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
Spear
hold on.
round slipping away from them. And now wrenched
Been
back
scary.
from FaZe despite the start.
They still have Cyber Zero, though.
The rest of the
He's a
boys
machine.
pulled
They do.
something together. But
Phyllis?
Cyber, he's still standing, Tim.
Oh, this is so tough for him. He's looking for something. He needs to find it. He's gonna. No, he looks.
Dude, what?
He looked away as that sucks. All right, BDS is back.
They come back.
Damn.
BDS up to map points.
BDS showing some great resolve there to get that round done. They were a man down. The clock was ticking. They were coming into
FaZe, why do you guys fake a comeback?
Took a big swing.
Kinda cringe, no?
Kinda cringe.
BDS, where he just drags them back into a round. Stepped across that piano window, and it was a beautiful shot. And he hit it to perfection. And then his teammates responded.
They'll find a way to throw. Don't worry. Nah, BDS, they got this.
And they closed out that round.
Wait, I'm rooting for FaZe, actually. What is going on? Sorry, BDS does not have this. Let's go FaZe!
You switch it up quick. You're a bandwagon fan.
A single player, Santo Master against 3 players. planting on
Yeah.
the wall.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
BDS gets to kind of take a bit of revenge there for the previous, but now they're on the
What is that
defensive.
sponsor
We
with
know
the
how defense has
frickin'
gone so far. It has
girls?
been pretty.
Girls?
Yeah. On their jersey, they have like 2 silhouettes of girls back to back, like with their legs up or whatever. They have a sponsor. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The sponsor is Kappa, and I'm not joking. It's Kappa. It's clothing.
Ooh la la.
Kappa. That's a spicy little logo.
Little slogo?
Slogo.
Spicy little slogo.
Logo. Nose goes.
Play that primary position. They have the shield of Blackbeard on side. They've got the Capitao. They've got the Maverick. They've got everything they need to be able to disrupt BDS and prevent them playing those power positions.
Now, we've seen a few Swiss cheese moments at this tournament so far, Tim. Not always to the greatest effect. In fact, it was Breeday. When they faced up against SSG, I believe it was, who managed to get a swing round on Labs despite Fultz being sat on the main breach down in basement of Labs. spray down Benjamin before he could get away with the diffuser going down.
Oh my god, two
Two
there?
claymores there is crazy.
Are they really flanking out of that?
Oh,
Oh
what a
my.
kill. We didn't see it.
And that's the entry they
We didn't
need.
see it,
Leak it
but-
back off the board.
We know it was nice. Remember when Summit was on his Rainbow Six binge?
Bearing down on BDS.
Yeah, that was whenever I started playing.
It was fun. It was fun to watch him. People love watching that stuff. Like watching a player learn a game. Any game.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's just a game that they're not familiar with. Watching them learn it and trying to like master it is fun.
For sure.
Are already under a little bit of pressure here. They've got the verticals just being worked above them slightly. They've got FaZe now relocating, looking to pressure from multiple sides. BDS trying to hold on. Breeder is going to take a little bit of damage there. And here's
Wow.
Wow.
managing to take down
He's clean.
He is. He's 13-6. And this is after the reset. The match was already 4-1, so he definitely is more than 13-6.
Yeah. He was definitely going harder this half, I think.
Oh.
Oh! Alright.
Steps out, proves me wrong. Handy deleted.
That cage shotgun goes hard. Oh shit. 3v3. Damn, was that a 5v3 into a 3v3? I think that's what it was. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Uh-oh.
Ah! He's like, where's my team? Oh my god, bro. Can I get a replay on that, please, from Cold Zera? Sorry, wrong person. Cyber Zera?
Wow.
Wait, is that another person?
Yeah.
This is the challenge we
Cold
find.
Zera, Counter-Strike legend. Started the Zera name, some say.
Does he also play Valorant?
Cold Zera? I don't think so.
And FaZe, for all we spoke about, there was a massive talk before the game. Yesterday on social media, I was going
I'm
off
gonna go
about it
put
as well.
a Sprite in the
What
fridge.
would be that
Be right
first
back.
map? Would we see
Okay.
BDS back their own pool and say, right, we're going to bank?
Dude,
There.
overtime,
We've done it
map
once over the last 6
1.
months. Why can't we do it again? Or would they pick away that permaban? The worry being, you back to pick away a
Bap.
permaban, you have no idea what they play because they always ban it. And that's absolutely the reason why they're losing this map. But FaZe
I love that gun, dude. Ace's gun.
Sure, defense has been hard for both teams, but both are more than capable of pulling off some brilliant attacks. And it's going to take one team to break the mold here and see things carry on.
Cyber's nasty. After one tech pause. Check him, PC. Check him, PC.
This is map 1. I know Medic somewhere is sat there just sighing. Because whenever it's he's working on one of the rotation.
This is only map 1? Yeah, it's an hour. This is an hour match so far.
But it has to follow us around like a bad smell at points.
He's been 1 hour.
Very riveting final. See how things go.
To be fair, they had a tech pause.
BDS should expect
Took about
to
10
win this
minutes.
on the attack, but nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Going to be all about that top floor for FaZe here. They need to hold on to master bedroom and office. The side
Yo.
dining and kitchen.
Did he throw that?
But it's about not allowing that
Or was that already
vertical
set up from
advantage
before?
to
What the
go
hell?
over
That was
to
insane.
BDS. The draw
I think he
just
threw
passing
that.
out KDS on his army there.
Lineups for
They're
drones.
gonna be looking for the same things from BDS here. When they've got that intel, how well are they using it? That's something they were doing fantastically at the beginning of the game. It feels like it's dropped off a little bit. And FaZe have been allowed to play their game a bit more.
That Kia barrier, clutch. What I was going to say is what I want to see from FaZe this round is what they did last time they were on the defense. Get aggressive earlier in the round. Take a player away from BDS. Both teams have got to show that on the defense, I think, Tim. They've got to be willing to get aggressive. And here they've got that kill, Leaky back offline. They wrap this one up, Tim. They go on the attack inside. The pressure's all on BDS. That back and forth.
The bees.
All we're going to see until someone
Not the
can break open
bees.
that curse.
Yeah, the B's going in there just to try and dislodge KDS, but he will not be moved here, and he's just insistent on staying in that position, and that's why. Because he manages to pick up Shaiko. Solotov did find Cyber along the way, taking down that talisman. It might be enough for BDS here, 3 versus 3.
And for now, Tim, don't forget, there's still half a round to play. Diffuser is down outside trophy window because they don't want to see it drop.
The yellow ping. The curse of the yellow ping.
away that diffuser. There's a bit of a mistake here because they could maybe get inside the site. As long as they've got users on the windows, they can stop that happening.
One of the problems for BDS at the minute is there's 2 players still outside of the map. You've got Solotov just trying to get something going inside of there on his own, but otherwise it's a bit of a rotate, a relocation here from BDS. We see Breeder back onto the windows. It just seems like they're questioning their positions a little bit.
They have. They've moved the Blackbeard away from the window to now be the one to execute because he's a shield right on you. And it's going well for them so far. Solotov finding the one. Shots coming back from below. And FaZe have got to do all they can to deny from above here. But I don't know how easy it's going to be when you've got a shield looking in for a plant.
Users just tickling the diffuser there, just giving that hint, giving that audio cue that maybe he's going to go for it. KDS onto the flank here. He takes down the Blackbeard. Can he find another?
No way. No way. No way.
It's all up to FaZe now to just hold on to this round as Users is taken down.
Breeder's been here before. He
Oh, Lord.
Yo.
Oh, Lord.
There is still more to play. This map's not over yet.
It's a crazy
boys.
match.
Lock in.
Lock in.
FaZe. They thought it
Those
was
are
done.
such
They
close
thought it was
rounds.
done. The headsets were off. They were ready to walk away.
They're like, God, it's been a whole year? Whoa, we almost forgot. And now they know, Tim, that the advantage sits with BDS. They're up 8-7, but I'll come back to what I've said a few times, Tim. BDS are on the defense.
Oh,
I want to see him go aggressive here.
No way.
Lord.
No way.
Gotta see him go aggressive on the defense. Be willing to get up.
What an insane kill.
Spawn peek him if you've got to.
Yeah, that's
They've done it to
crazy.
you.
Just like a spawn.
Exact it back on the other side. Otherwise,
Free fire.
FaZe battle back in on this attack. We're back to square one.
I feel like there's a point where
So hard to win this from the zombies perspective.
every time BDS have the advantage,
You're stuck in a corner and you're just gonna get pre-fired.
and I feel like it's a matter of time until BDS lock it out. So if FaZe want to take Chalet here, they need to start winning some of those defenses themselves to try and swing the momentum here. There's a potential for them to win the attack here, go to 8 apiece, and then that's the defense that they need to be locking down, because every time BDS get the defense, like I said, it just feels like it's a matter of time until they come away with this. Their map choice, they were ready to play here.
Oh, I got
and
the Fenrir.
put the advantage with the defender in that situation.
Boston, are we back in Cyber and the rest of FaZe to win this round to bring it up to 8-8? Or are we back in BDS to get it over the line?
They really like BDS.
People have spoken, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Have spoken loud and clear. BDS, your mission is laid before you. One more round will get Chalet done and will give you the advantage that I'm sure you will so sorely want here in the 6 Invitational Grand Final. We're going to have KDS up on the rooftop, sending the Roteros in. We see it so often from this balcony, in through the bathroom window, in through the piano window, just to try and get that little bit of intel, try and soften up any of these defensive positions, take the utility down. Did not, however, manage to get the bulletproof camera. Probably ran out of time, I think, and just had to take the jump there. The Roteros, of course, time limited.
Yeah, they use the microphones from the headsets too, right?
Yeah.
So it blocks out sound and it's the microphone.
Yeah.
Getting the entry. They've done just that. We were praising Cyber earlier, but
This might be GG.
absolutely flying. Looking in for a second.
It's
Might
looking like
actually
it.
be GG.
Take the site, let's not forget. FaZe will crush him.
Cyber
So he's gonna
Zero
have
needs
to make
to
something happen soon here before
step it up
becomes
again.
more than one player trying to challenge him.
Oof, oof, he's getting worked right now.
Realistically, he knows where the challenge is coming from, but given that he's down to 1:10, it's not the end of the world here. He's wasted.
Yeah, this is
almost 2
great.
minutes. If you look at the first 2
They're spending
minutes of
so
this
much
game,
time trying to find him
went
and
the
deal with
extra
him.
kill almost every time. It's only been lately.
They still,
my
it's
God.
still haven't dealt with him though. 1 minute, there we go, finally.
1 minute left. Like, guys.
I don't think they know that they downed him. They don't know that they downed him, pretty sure.
They don't know that he's down either. He's still wasting time out here.
That's crazy.
A potential rat play inside a solar at the same time. We're about to give a freebie away.
Oh
here.
no,
my
oh
God.
no, oh no.
And by hook and by crook,
Oh my god.
Oh, he's about to make a play.
kills in the round. And here we go, showing up. It's a freebie onto the ace. A second
No
place.
way.
BDS are breaking the deadlock
And
here.
it's over.
4 versus 2.
Holy shit.
Holy. Damn. I mean, they got it in the end. It took them a while. Had to go to OT first.
grand final.
I like the jazz music.
That should not have gone as close as it
Did
did.
it?
BDS that almost didn't pay off. But
It is in like a theater, so it's fitting.
Cyber having an absolutely nuclear map. But from that, we'll go to a break. When we come back, our analysts will break it down.
Yeah, it's cute actually.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do for the Fragathon production next year. We're going insane.
Yeah, next year for the Fragathon, we're gonna rent out a theater like this. We're gonna get your favorite streamers, and we're gonna put them live on stage in front of a live audience. Someone said, "Damn, I thought you were about to announce an R6 team." Honestly, possible.
Sign Cobra.
First, we gotta start on one team though before we could even consider another one. It's already hard enough trying to find one team. The timing would work to start. Dude, the timing would work well having two teams. But hold on, we won't do that. We won't do that.
Yeah.
How cool would it be if I had an NA Siege team?
That would be.
Wouldn't that be?
really sick.
Wouldn't that be so sick?
Yes.
I can't even think how long
You could
now, Tim.
sign like
I wish teams would ban Dockerbeat against
like a
BDS.
Stompin'.
I've said it to the death.
Is he
3
signed?
of their players have
A
this operator in their
Stompin'.
top 3 most played operators. All of their attacks
There's a top four.
Dockerbeat
There's a top 4
goals,
Siege
little
team that's
plays
Orgless
where
right now.
information is being taken away
Oh,
from
they're
them. I don't
unwanted.
think you're gonna see
You should make
BDS
your
suddenly
name called
collapse
Wanted.
and
Make my org
no
wanted.
response, but this is a good way
Yeah.
to sting them. Problem is though, Tim, by banning away
Love.
Dockerbeat, what do you leave open?
If they're a top 4 team, I don't think I could pay them enough to be a part of my new org. Respectfully.
But now we start things out in this first half where BDS are on the defense and we're starting down in the basement, Tim.
Wait, Stompin's on M80. That's cool.
BDS's choice, given that the map choice was FaZe's, BDS will have been the one to choose which side they start on. Not surprised to see the defensive side throughout, as we've said. SI, we have seen the defenders having a little bit more joy, it is fair to say.
60.3% I believe it was until yesterday.
We have until recently had metas that have been attackers at times, but
61.3% today defensive win rate on this map. It is the most defensive we have in the pool.
defenders certainly having their day here at SI 2025. So we kick things off in the basement. We've got Leakerpack up on the top floor on the Solus. Just going to be looking and watching for anybody pushing in, trying to open those hatches up quickly.
This map definitely won't afford as many opportunities as Chalet did. Chalet reminded me in some ways of Coastline, which I know sounds weird to say, but as we saw in that last map, the majority of executes for teams start from outside the map. 2, 3, 4
Clean.
players jumping in through
Aim
windows,
labs.
rushing 2 or 3 players on the other side of the
Aim
round, and
labs.
winds down from there.
Consulate did this map.
You don't quite get the same options here on Consulate. It's much more about getting
This map
inside
like
the
hurts my head.
you control, playing across all 3
Really?
I don't know why. It's the upstairs that's just so many weird off angles and far angles. And
Yeah, it is kind of annoying.
I don't know. Oh, this guy's cheating. Cold Zero, you cheating, bro? Check
Do I have
NPC.
to actually share this clip? Like, do I have to post it on Twitter or something, chat?
If you play it to death, very good chance you're aware of all those kind of angles. BDS has been really caught out there, and it's, I don't want to say he doesn't know the map. Clearly he does extremely well, but not well enough to not avoid being the entry death.
No, it really does nothing to give that faith in BDS that they're able to turn something out on console against FaZe here. Like we said, FaZe towards the end of Chalet especially really did look like the better side overall, winning fight after fight. Leakerpack just wanting to get aggressive, checking there's no claymores there before he does. Solotov will take down Cyber. The Ash, not the end of the world to lose, but Cyber himself getting kill after kill in the previous map will be a big hit for FaZe.
I do love how the respect has been shown by FaZe here with the Jackal on side. Being willing to track down those potential roamers. We know that Leakerpack's been causing a spot of bother. They get a sniff of those feet and they'll be after him. Saying that, Handy's already found him out a bit early on.
I don't know where that kill that was.
To get towards that spot now as those numbers dwindle for BDS, where the Jackal tracks
Ooh.
become even more powerful. Yuzu's getting rid of the Jackal though. No tracks on side.
BDS able to start digging in a little bit. It looked a bit wobbly to kick things off at the beginning of the round with Breeder getting caught out, but as it has gone on, as seconds have ticked by and burnt away, they've been able to...
We haven't seen a single Handy kill, I'm just saying.
Handy, step it up.
No, like we've seen it. Like that's happened, but we haven't seen it. We haven't caught it.
From this rear side,
Oh.
starting to sweep their way across. Bit of King's looking to push into security, but Handy has moved around.
Sorry. pretty
He had to win
focused.
that.
I'll focus now on the
He's
game.
tried to play aggressive and catch the other side off guard. It's not going to reward him.
I love that you had my back, even though you didn't know what you had my back for. Respect that.
Don't know, don't care. I have your back.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, I think that was what shows us
Yeah.
there that Chalet, FaZe were uncomfortable. Here on Consulate,
Wadu has
you
it.
don't have
Oh my
that
god, so
grace
cute.
if you're BDS. FaZe there had a little bit of a setback in the middle of the round, but they worked around it brilliantly. And that push at the end with Handy just decided, I'm going to rotate back through archives. We need a little bit more width on this push before they went into security corridor. Fantastic stuff from them.
If you look at their attacking success on this map, although they haven't really attacked it a whole ton, generally it hovers around that 50% mark, Tim. There are no slouches at attacking on Consulate. And we spoke about that defensive nature of the map, the most defender-sided one that we have in the pool. You'd never guess it based on that first round. You can understand why they picked it away, looking that hot at the start. I'll remind you what I said back on Chalet.
I get nervous around girls.
To a game of Siege. BDS themselves could
Do
be
you?
fantastic.
No, that's
Why?
his. That's his shirt. That's his shirt.
Could be onside. Will they be punished? Not having that operator.
His shirt said that.
This next round, Tim, they're looking
Sure it did.
super dug in as
Okay.
well. A smoke
Sure
and a
it
chamber
did.
outside. Whenever we see
Check the
Shroud, we get a
VOD.
little bit, I don't want to say nervous about it or a bit worried.
You
But we
too.
see it used mainly on the bank basement. Doesn't really deny away a large area of the map. Mainly down to the fact
Shroud
that
is
those fire
nervous
guys that come
around
out are
bushes.
quite small. Can afford to run over them as an attacker if you want to.
Well, it's
You
Hannah.
have to be expertly placed.
What?
So we'll see what Brine can do in this position. Dug inside the meeting, offering it off towards the B site. Very fair to say, Tim, they're expecting a window execute on this site.
Yeah, and I think it's about the best place to play the Tachanka for denial, really. The problem that we see with the Tachanka, as you say, is that accuracy issue. Getting them into the right place, getting those bounces,
Sad.
working
Tachanka
in
and
your
Glass
favour.
is
When we see it on
crazy
basement of
behavior.
bank, for example, it's not always that successful.
Wait, what character
at
is
stopping a
Handy?
plant going down, but here, you're talking about a very small
Oh,
space.
who
If
is
they
that?
were to try and plant in behind
I don't
the
know.
wall,
That's got to be a
it's
new character or something.
Is that a
to
recruit
land that
symbol?
shuriken launcher
Oh.
Like, what is
place and
that?
to make it a nightmare to put that
Looks like a
diffuser down.
recruit.
As if
It
they
might
just
actually be a
aren't
recruit.
quite
Yeah,
stacking
might be a
up for that
recruit.
push yet.
Striker recruit.
Yeah,
Oh
no
my
rush, Tim.
god. That's
Got a
unreal.
shield
Why?
onside. That Monty that I mentioned
He
back
just
on
wants
that
all the
last map.
gadgets, so the little
Said that with the
thingy.
blitz being banned away,
Gets
I'd
to
expect to see
customize
Fazed
his
win this
kit.
quite a lot, and sure enough,
Matsuito,
Magic King will be at the
yeah.
front of their push. Top Yellow going to be their focus, currently being stalled out by these smoke canisters as they come on through.
We should play this
Flash is
game.
being
Thoughts?
wasted here because they can't easily push their way in. without
Yeah,
taking
you
a
see that
ton
double
of
peek?
damage
Holy
on the way
shit.
through.
That up down?
I did.
Eyes on souls, naturally, on the
down.
glass. A couple of smokes.
Oh my
in
god,
his back
imagine if you
pocket.
could repel left and
When they
right.
come out,
Well,
know
you
what
can.
happens.
But
Enemy
like,
players start
like
getting
angled,
illuminated
like
yellow.
sideways.
It's
You
far
can do
easier
like
to kill
4
them when they
guys at
can't
one
see
window.
you through smoke.
Solotov's in a tough spot there.
Up, down,
He's
left,
gonna
right?
find himself being
I mean, you
rushed
kinda
out the
already
back of the
could.
window, but
Kind-
also
well.
Top Yellow is
Yeah,
a real
it's not
linchpin of
the
this
same
defense.
though.
Needs to hold on. This is the thing that's
Ah.
stopping the tide of FaZe just washing over
The
BDS.
Junker.
Top Yellow right now in behind
The
that shield.
Junker.
Jesus manages to find Handy. That is one taken down for BDS at least. 5 versus 4. Bitter King, he's tried to push forward, but he's
Oh my
taken
God.
half of his
Oh my
health and
God.
damage and needs to be careful with that shield. A double comes in for BDS.
An absolute
and it's
shit
4
show
versus
on this
2.
map.
They are holding on.
This is looking like a perfectly counter prep round, and we'll talk more about it when it's over, Tim. But it's looking like FaZe are going to fall apart here. So much focus
Oh
on those
no.
yellow stairs, and they've been completely torn apart. Cyber with it all to do against 4 on the side of BDS, and they are giving nothing over. I said it back on that last map, Tim, with it being Chalet as well, that FaZe were coming with a lot of counter prep on BDS. Well, here, BDS has read.
Wait, he was getting yellow pinged.
Somehow, they attacked this top floor,
Why didn't he
and it's designed
pre-fire
a
it?
Perfect counter response. You saw the Shumakers coming out.
Weird.
We saw the smokes. All the flashes were being expended, trying to push the way through, but they simply could not break open BDS.
A lot of people here.
FaZe countered by the French side. Things are up at 1-on-1.
I wonder if they're going to get rid of yellow pings in Siege
He's
X.
flying. He's 18 kills on the last map.
Had a great game, a great
Yellow pings are
tournament,
pretty controversial.
and a great career, to be fair.
They
to
are,
Brino.
yeah.
He's been around for a good long while inside of Siege now, and he continually delivers. I often say this, there's
That'd be
nobody I
not
would
a bad
like
idea.
more in those 1v1
Arguably, I think it would
situations.
make
He
the
really is up
game
there at the very top tier
easier
of
for new
support
players
It's
if they
hard to
did get
put
rid
there
of them.
because on the other side,
Yeah,
it's
because then you can't
And
just
we
get
spoke
spotted
about
by a
sides
drone and
together.
not know you're spotted. At
Never
least when you
forget
get
that
spotted,
1v1 that he won against Red.
you'll
You know that you are.
you'll know that you're
spotted.
you'll know that you're spotted, or you'll know that the enemy team has just the most insane communication. Because like if there's no yellow pings, they're not gonna red ping. They'll just leave it and
The very next
Yeah. And just have really good comms.
Yeah, just have really good comms.
So much analysis that backroom staff can do. Sure, BDS have been very busy.
Did you know Valorant moved pings?
No.
You can't ping the like map. You know how people used to ping the bomb and then spam through smokes and all that shit? You can't ping it anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Can you ping it all?
I don't know if you could ping at all. I mean, you probably could still ping, but you can't ping like on.
You can't ping after death.
You
Oh
can't.
my god, so you can't ping the spike.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
What?
You can't ping. You can't ping through smokes, and you can't ping after death. Which makes sense.
That's like high tech.
The hell? Someone got knifed? He must have gotten downed and then knifed.
I can't wait to see how he gets that knife kill. I'm really curious to see how on earth the Sledge just got close enough to be able to knife someone. We'll see it on the replay at the end of the round. For now, at least it's in a 4 versus 4 though. The FaZe losing the Ash, not exactly the end of the world. I think anything else, keeping that Blackbeard.
This guy actually got knifed. That's BM.
Should be commanding that front line, moving on forward, creating space for his team. But also like the response for KDS being on the Bravo. We spoke about this heavy intel setup, denying things away from the other side. Here we go.
Oh, what
my
the?
God.
Fair play, timing.
That's insane.
That's
Quite literally.
Quite literally.
embarrassing.
One of those where it'd be a panic knife from me with that. Just like absolute like terror, just hitting every button on like my keyboard.
Hit die, and you turn around and be like, I meant to do that.
Yeah, it's nice and cool. KDS just going to be working, trying to get it.
Oh, wait, what?
There's a second push.
He didn't even get the one he was going for.
Swing back across,
No.
pick up the kill, 3 versus 3.
Tell you what, Solotov's going to feel sold out by Shaiko a little bit there. Shaiko
That
was
dude's
the
mad.
intended target.
Yeah.
Let Solotov take the gunfight, then swung out.
He came to help and he died.
Yep, that's like the worst. Like, oh, he wasn't even like going for me.
Over the top, finding no one. FaZe have been whittled down to 3 players, but they've equally managed to get 2 on the side of BDS. All things being equal, Tim. Said if that utility was dealt with, then FaZe had a good amount of time to execute.
This map has gotta be hard to spectate. It's so big. There's so
Yeah, someone's sledging 3rd floor while the others are like trying to work in. You got a kill from above. Can't watch it though because you're trying to watch them breach in from the actual point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Into positions. It's really about that next kill. They need to pick up Breeder or users to give them the opportunity to put this diffuser down. It's all going to be about users underneath. He's just having a look around that hatch to Nitro. No!
That's crazy that you can hear that zip, dude. That's the hardest thing to do in this game for me, is hear that zip on the C4. That's a FaZe dub right here. How do you brew your coffee,
FaZe
Mike?
up.
Hannah.
2-1.
What?
What?
Someone asked how I brew my coffee. I say Hannah.
They're gonna
I'm
grind
brewing.
BDS down.
She is brew.
Just battle it out in
I
that
am the
final
brew
20,
master.
30 seconds every time, and somehow manage to get the round over the line.
We've got an early timeout coming in here.
Is Benando live?
More on your playstyle, like, on your things you want
Timeout.
to do, sorry.
No.
Because you are too focused on what the other do, but
Oh,
the way
that's not-
you have to play is to disturb them. You see what I
Just
mean?
stop
Yeah,
them.
but to be honest, they just focus on me this round. Sledge B basement, Blackbird push me, I couldn't do anything. They just instantly focus on me.
Okay, so what we can do then? Because every time we took the first kill, so
Goes fine, il est vraiment dans le
So
trade.
the first round, what happened is Brady got surprised by the Taylor's
Yeah,
rockets
okay,
and
so
died by
good.
main door.
Yeah.
Second round, I got fully push on my side, Sledge basement, Blackbird push me, 1 visa. So we just don't play like we play close to each other and
Yeah.
we try to not die at
okay,
the start.
okay, it's fine. This is what I said.
Yeah, these
before,
comms are
so
not
it's fine.
detrimental
Play more, close to each other,
to
it's fine.
broadcast.
Okay. K2 Barrow strat.
Play
remember.
closer together.
More close together, Tim. Team spirit needs to come together more than anything else. And the thing is, that is the exact antithesis of what we saw as a response on
I love that. Try not to die is their comms.
Rewarding both
Try not
teams,
to die.
disrupting the
Okay.
attack. On this map,
What that
I would
actually
say,
means is
FaZe
like
have just
don't
got a bit more
play
to play with,
aggressive.
and are not letting
Play a little
BDS
bit
get
more
Yeah, it
past.
means, like,
It just
hey,
plays.
you're
It just.
being
Yeah.
more
Just say.
reserved.
It just means playing a little bit more reserved. But for it just
Why would
sounds.
I say that?
FaZe so far.
Because try not to die is exactly what. It's like the easier way to say playing safe, playing reserved.
concern for BDS at this point. I think
It's only been 3 rounds.
I know.
Yeah.
I just look at it and
Play
exactly
safe.
like you say there.
Try
the
not to
momentum
die.
that FaZe
One's
gained
longer
at the
than
end of
the other.
Chalet, the rounds that they picked up here on Consulate.
But maybe
Yeah, but like playing,
not to
okay,
die.
but
like if you use the word
like
die, it's like die.
it's like different. Like
Many times over, whether it be in the
playing
Invitational
safe
Grand Final or whether it be
means
in major grand
don't take
finals,
any
it's not
risk.
what it's
Try
all
not to
about.
die means play the way that you're
BDS
playing,
got one of them
but
to the
But
line.
like get out.
but
so
like,
can.
you know,
I see.
be a little smarter about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be a little safer about it. It's like different. It's like a different.
It is, yeah, you're
It's a
right.
different like understanding when you're in the game. It's weird.
No, I get it now. Yeah. Like if you get a pick, don't like keep.
Yeah, don't overextend, you know. But if you're in the driver's seat, fuck it. Like, run that shit down.
Can't play it for under 2 rounds. You
I
win
see.
the first round, can't play it again to round 4, and that's why you can
fair.
divide the game up into quarters if you want to. Now, end of round 3, when you've seen 3 different sides, it gives you that goal.
That was a weird tactical pause. The coach, I've never heard a coach say, okay, what do we need to do? Unless he's not the coach, but it's just interesting that the coach was the one that said, what do we need to
What do you
do?
guys wanted?
Yeah, I thought that was very odd.
What's crazy there is KDS has literally just hopped inside a piano, got the kill, and then jumped straight back out again.
The thing is,
Do
if the
coaches in this
opportunity's
game
there,
like
take
know
it,
everything
good
that's
for FaZe.
happening? Because
We
like
often
even
talk about
spectators
there being
struggle.
this slow and
I
methodical
doubt it. It's
team
probably
from
so hard to
opportunities
follow
to
what the
take.
fuck's
It's a really
happening.
important part of this
So you
game,
might
and
need
so
like those extra.
being able
comms
Yeah, you might
in
need
your
you might
team.
need an IGL to be like, okay, this is what we need to do. This is what I'm seeing, being in the game.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
You know? Because he explained like Blackbeard pushed him and stuff. Like.
Yeah, the coach can't see all that. It's impossible. It's too complicated. Jeez. Buck, my go.
FaZe carry on the onslaught that we saw across those last 2 rounds.
It's not like Valorant where the coaches have a computer.
Yeah, they're just walking around.
They're just walking around behind them. You don't get any info from that at all. Oh! Oh! A double. 1v5? Thoughts?
Still cooked, but
No.
someone in your chat said maybe he's just trying to hear the players' ideas. No shot. He wants to hear that one player, like what happened and their idea, because like there's not a lot of time.
Yeah, what's weird in this game is I don't understand it at a pro level, but judging by like my experience in other games,
the resilience. Do they have the perseverance that FaZe
because
showed
in this
on
game
Chalet?
there's no economy and you can just swap every round and the sites change every round, that means the strategy changes every round and there's no like feeling the team out. Like in a Counter-Strike or a Valorant scenario, you can get a feel for the way the match is going because the match is like a continuous thing. The economy's changing, the sites are staying the same, everything's very the same, so you kind of feel it out and a coach can follow along. But like in Siege, it's different every single time, so it's kind of hard to follow it. Being like a coach or IGL or decision maker, like my point is like hearing a comm that someone's taking library or something, right? If they're taking library or if they're taking a staircase, that doesn't mean as much in this game as it does in Valorant or Counter-Strike. When Valorant and Counter-Strike, where you know like, okay, they've taken A main 3 rounds in a row, like you kind of are already getting a feel for like what they're trying to do in a base default. But in this game, the default changes every single time depending on the site. And if the site is in a different spot, your default might be something completely different. So it's weird. It's a round by round.
Depending on the operator.
Yeah, it's like a round by round situation and it's not a whole match flow.
Well, because in Valorant, like you pick your character and then you have them the entire game, but in this game, that's not the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting. It's got to be pretty challenging because it's all about adapting on the fly rather than like.
Yeah, it also sucks because like when you die, you're just dead for the round. Like if you die early off a spawn peak, you're dead.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
No,
Yeah. You have to be locked
always
in.
be
Yeah,
careful.
for the whole round length, you are locked in.
Yeah,
From
like
the
you
second
can
you
lose momentum
spawn.
fast. You can
It's-
lose your aim quickly. Like,
It's
there's a
weird.
lot
It's a slower
going on.
game, but yet it's a very exhausting game because you're applying so much energy into it.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes you just die to pre-fire or
Yeah, and then
before
sometimes
or
it's just
something, yeah.
random. Just like any
It's
shooter.
random.
That's the downside of shooters, and I will always say this. I'm an FPS player, but one thing's for sure, FPS versus like a MOBA, FPSs are far more random. Because like at the end of the day, it's a lucky shot is going to happen all the time, and there is luck involved in an FPS. It'll never be like true raw skill comp 1-to-1 because there's always luck. Always, always, always.
I will say, even in Deadlock, which was like a shooter MOBA, I felt like there wasn't much randomness.
Yeah, it was pretty controlled.
Like it's not like you like in Valorant, you can just like fire an op through a smoke and boom, you get a kill. Like what, you know, or like
Yeah.
there's so many.
There's just something
like,
about that.
situations like
Yeah,
that.
there's something about like the tac shooter genre that creates a lot of randomness. The importance of one
Yeah.
life.
Like in this game, we watched. I don't know if it was Cyber Zero get that kill through the trees and spawn. Like what? Like that's knowledge, but at the same time, it was random.
Oh yeah, interesting. It's interesting to think about. Doesn't mean the game is worse or anything, like, or the genre.
Randomness, I think, for me, like being a
It's exciting.
less skilled, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to have the random moments because like you're being more impactful randomly.
It's exciting. That's the hype.
Yeah.
What's more exciting, killing someone normally or killing someone randomly? You know?
Exciting.
Yeah.
Depends on how you kill them.
I think randomly every time.
I would think randomly too, but if you hit like the nastiest flick that like, you know, it just like what? How did I do that? Like that's cool. But if I'm like whiffing a bunch, yeah, I'm gonna pick random.
One or two bites to the cherry here to make and execute work when they make their decision. Last time round they were perfectly countered by BDS at top yellow. No end of flashes came raining in, it felt like, as Monty tried to march on forward. Early skirmishing as well. BDS trying to keep them at bay, which ain't too bad.
Jesus.
Cyber dancing around. He's got to land that perfect headshot to stop him. C4 at the ready, but no, not quite being ripped just yet. Solid top falling. Cyber carries on his domination in this series.
he's gonna
Snap
throw-
that beard.
oh.
Really starting to cause a headache.
Alright.
Handy doing some great work underneath with
The flank, the flank, the flank. Oh, he's just a little bit too far behind. It's fine though. He'll get him. He'll get him. He'll get him. He'll get him. It's all good. Oh, never mind. His teammate will get him. He'll get the other guy though.
Oh, the other guy. Oh, come on.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Oh. Oh.
That's so funny. He flanked no one. He flanked literally no one. But he had it in case his team failed. In case his team failed, he had it. Huge. Good play.
Shiko finding a good few in the rounds. BDS get a second.
Shiko the GOAT.
Stressing Tim. They really need to
Shiko.
find a third defensive round. We spoke about the stats on this map already. FaZe are the ones in a commanding position. 3-2 on the attacking half.
The Pokeball.
BDS need this one, otherwise it is a tall hill to climb.
Absolutely, as we've said, you know, the defenders on the whole have had.
Was there no replay for the knife kill? There was.
But on this map
It was mid-round
in particular,
replay.
They've had the best of it all. It is BDS's best opportunity to get rounds away from FaZe. FaZe moving on to the second half with 4 rounds on the attack. We'll be more than happy. We'll be very confident, I'm sure,
Oof.
that they can get it locked down from there. And at the minute, BDS have been able to find some answers, but it feels like FaZe are the better team inside of console.
For now.
For now.
For now.
No.
Oh no. Yeah, being observer in this would be really hard.
For any team that will give him a jersey,
Yeah.
by the way.
You need like a few of them.
In my YouTube chat,
Then how do you
bro.
cut each other off?
Is my YouTube stream still live? It like broke.
Main instigator of our chance never
It
fails to
broke. Let me see.
entertain.
Oh, it is live. Okay.
Here we go then.
Dude, it says out of memory. I ran out of memory on my browser, and then my YouTube chat broke. That's weird.
Flying up through a hatch.
Oh, that's
flying
weird.
in through a window 5 seconds into the round, but
Weird.
to see it
I
used that
updated
way.
your
In fact, a
thumbnail,
few
but it
teams
didn't
from this
update.
operator
Let me try again.
purely for the gun. Having the flashes on side never a bad thing, of course. Fantastic gadgets as a team when you want to push your way through, make use of that secondary utility to overwhelm a defensive position. Start the march on forward. It's still demanding that at least BDS in this round, it was used as previously, is on that Warden, ready to deal with it. Keep an eye out because Cyber could yet cause a little bit of bother on that Amaru. Again, the high fantasy, you see it fire through a hatch or in through a window. Doesn't mean it never happens, but it is rare.
As we'd expect for this site, we've got 4 players from BDS still up on that top floor. Just looking to...
The fuck? Was there something to break there?
As long as possible, prevent that advantage going over to the side of FaZe. It's been quite a reserved start so far.
How many tabs do you have open? I only have like 5 tabs open, but it ran out of memory. I don't know. It's weird.
As I say, that Cyber is the only one there, just trying to push forward, just trying to aggress.
I can see you guys now, YouTube. I can see you.
He manages to pick up KDS.
Aww.
Rotero drones lost as well. A double kill.
Are you at 138, 137?
Yeah.
136. Okay.
Oh, uses is huge here. 2 kills on that top floor.
Oh.
So I'm trying to get one back here.
Oh.
Being danced around, finally gets the down. Uses his round ends, but for Cyber, he's got a 1v2 to win him, and it is not looking likely. Does not have the vertical. Ceiling open up above him. He's in danger.
Damn,
I
that was...
love this. BDS learning from past mistakes of leaving 1v1s against Cyber, and now joining them together. He has a choice.
This is
70
crazy.
seconds on the clock.
Try go slow. That's kind of winnable.
I think the fuser is down upstairs as well. It's a good read from BDS to know what's going to happen.
Uppies.
What?
Happy.
Happy.
Amaru.
The high fantasy we were looking for. Seen him on that default cam. They know exactly where he's coming from.
The barbed wire. Monka.
Yeah,
Why not fully kill it?
BDS close this one out. You would expect, although in a 2v1 we did expect
get
Cyber
your other
to lose
guy.
previously, but he managed to win. Shaco, however, this time rights the wrongs, make sure that's not going to be the case.
I'm assuming he didn't fully kill it just because like you go one punch and then someone might be at a like imagine like someone's at a spot where they could like flank off that one punch because they think you're going for a second. Like maybe that's why you only one punch it. I don't know.
I spoke about it quite a bit in the
I don't know, I just feel like if you double punch it really quick, at least like they... I mean, unless it was double barbed, I didn't see.
I didn't know what we're going to hear there as a follow-up to that chant.
It would just give you more freedom to like leave, and they would know.
Oh, they would know. You're in a 1v2, they're hearing everything, yeah.
What we saw out of SSG when they were playing, they'd play their lives on their own. They'd be really aggressive and find the first kill, want to play for a second, not fall back to side for anything. They were happy, losing their lives around the map, hoping they'd waste time and get kills.
Ooh, good Ela control. That gun's hard to use.
One punch to draw a tech counter, I see. That makes more sense than like, obviously it's sound and bait, like we know that. I just meant, if you like killed it completely, you could like slow walk it and they wouldn't know you're walking through. I mean, they'll hold it, but...
Into the second half we go then, round
I feel like I don't really see anyone in pro play slow walk.
Never. No, everyone's running around
Everyone's,
like maniacs.
yeah, everyone's fast as fuck. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
I wonder why no one slow walks.
Probably because you're gonna walk right into a bullet. Everyone's like holding everything, it feels like. Like the way that he like flicked and looked at the hatch was like faster than I could even process.
One of those revolver shots, Magnum shots coming out from Shaiko. Really works in tandem though with the Dockerby. It's something I talk about a lot as well in terms of the Deimos being covered well, their weaknesses at least, by a Dockerby. When we first saw the trailer come out for Deimos, they spoke about it. Where you counter a Deimos, you can only trap one person. Use that person as bait, and you can punish the Deimos that's trying to hunt him down. A Dokkaebi helps you avoid that. It gives the call, it gives information around that player, so you aren't walking into a trap, and it makes it far easier to pinch onto an individual player. But with that Dokkaebi banned away by...
What's crazy is slow walking works so well to me.
In ranked too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slow walking is just so...
definitely like a pro league thing.
It's so good, but yeah, they don't slow... Okay, in my eyes, on LAN, I would imagine slow walking is meta as fuck. Because it's so noisy on LAN that slow walking in theory should be good. Well, he's kind of slow walking here. He's slow walking right now.
Yeah, he is. See? Look, chat. Look at him. Look at him.
The challenge will come from the hatch.
And look, it worked. They didn't even hear him. They don't even know. Chat doesn't actually know.
But there's no one trying to challenge on towards Leakerfack. I think in fact we might have KDS maybe thinking about it. Holding on towards Spiral, hasn't dropped away.
Yeah, it's like a...
Yeah. Watching the window, BDS once again.
I guess if they know where you are, you don't slow walk, but if they don't know where you are, slow walk.
And now with the Deimos on his tail.
It's So walkie talkie.
Wow, that was uncharacteristic. I don't know if he thought his teammate had him. He probably did.
Shaco 4-1 so
That's
far.
the worst.
He's been having a great conceal at BDS. They're gonna have
Ooh.
to without him. And KDS manages to take down Solotov.
Yeah, I think he thought his teammate had bathroom.
Solotov knew that he was going to be in the area, didn't know that he'd be sat on the angle waiting for him at that time. Would expect a swing to come through instead. Once he started battering on that Kiva barrier, KDS a little bit ahead of the mark there. Picking up a freebie. Tried to make a plan happen here. Immediately forced straight back out of that window.
We're missing these kills, guys.
Guys, show us the kills, please.
He's keeping BDS at bay here. They've got to figure something out. Leaky Fat below on the buck. Yuzu's on that window. And there's still a smoke to go.
This is the problem with only 20 seconds left to go now. Where do BDS go? They're going to have to rotate around. They're going to try to join Leaker back on yellow, but
well, that's FaZe.
Oh my god.
It makes it all too easy for FaZe to just swing around the corner and get those last 2 kills.
Deleted them in the same way BDS did to them in that first half. Almost forgot about KDS on that window, Tim. And he comes back to bite them. Imagine now at this point, they're scrambling for ideas. We had that early tap timeout. There's nothing available for them in this half for BDS. Start to feel a bit nervous that if they can't find the answer, if Leaky Fat can't rally the troops, you've already seen that tap timeout discussion not really having an impact on the next round. Got to figure it out as 5 here, boys. Haven't got that time to talk with the coach. Him to get involved and offer some thoughts, words of wisdom to try and recover this. It is only 1 round, but that can quickly snowball.
It was a shame for BDS as well. They did a lot right. They got that entry kill. They gave themselves the advantage. It was just that requirement for the late round rotate. When you're having to rotate and change where your push is coming from with 10 seconds left to go, you're asking for a problem. Because the team you're against are just going to start being able to get aggressive and take those swings. And that's exactly what FaZe did. Perfectly timed.
A mirror on the door, the garage door, is interesting. What is that for?
To see how much into the map FaZe play here.
Like downstairs?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will come in through the very bottom. Maybe? Wait.
As we were speaking about that Dockerby ban, how it might impact BDS.
I've never seen that before. Oh, impact. Yeah. Wait, no. Don't you impact trick with placing? Not. I thought when you placed a mirror on a wall to break to trick it, you would play
their stuff off the wall. It'd be like wall denial. So if they like thermite, you would. But like you don't need a mirror for that. You can hear it.
Just gonna be looking to get aggressive on
pop the mirror to C4 Mav.
Oh, if there's a Mav.
Interesting.
That's like a weird.
Yeah, interesting.
Thing though, because like, let's assuming there's a Mav. But
gets safely into the stairs and can start moving down. So that's BDS now taking a little bit of space
you
there
can pop it.
inside of the map. They're going to find that first challenge though. Zyber takes down Solotov.
They tried to get a set piece play onto the track coming out at the same time. Shaiko on the window. Pressure coming in, starting to build from below. It's like a stalemate in chest him. They can't make him move from the position.
Holy shit. He's so stuck.
He's done what he needs to. Half the
Oh my god.
He needs that hatch.
He can't do anything.
Oh, they're under the hatch.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Oh,
he got out. Oh no, he didn't.
Oh wait, oh.
They're gonna have to take a risk now or rotate someone around.
He needs to make a move here. Oh my god, they got, oh my god. What?
Every time the Shaiko moves, they know about it.
Damn.
There we go, finally.
That also managed to pick up one along the way as well. Shaiko will take down Cyber, leaving us 4 versus 3 BDS. Maybe about to find themselves their first attack. It's going to be 1 minute left for them to get this done. All pushing from that rear side.
A C4, 2 smokes to play behind. Mirror windows, I'm pretty sure, haven't been fully cleared out here. And look at this triangle setup coming out from FaZe. They are dug in and ready for this pressure to start building from the BDS side. Sol's arguably actually in quite an aggressive position here.
Just Deimos things.
Forward. Sees the Monty, but now the Monty sees it. Might be a good time to back away. Both being dropped down will try and keep Deimos at bay as well. Shaiko has pushed on through actually here and is now rounding into the hallway. He can get a bit of a side swipe on. Starts his march on 4, but again, the mirror windows are going to sting here.
Dude, these angles of this game are crazy, bro.
Coming in here for BDS, but can they find anyone? Yes, they can.
A really nice angle being held by Souls, but just breathing
Oh.
Oh my god.
really well. KDS manages to take down users. Shaiko's there with the answer.
Holy shit.
Throughout the round 2 versus 1. Leakerfax down though, Des. This is all up to Shaiko.
This guy's been doing pretty
Oh. The shotgun was so close. That was good. That was good. That was well played by him. Dude, KDS is owning.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost,
He's owning
but
for
he
sure.
lost, but it was still cool. Deimos, the Deimos demon. Dude, I thought Deimos would be so sick when I played him. And I was like, dude, this is going to be my kind of character. And I like him, but I'm not like knowledgeable enough in Rainbow Six to use him well. You know what I mean? It just ends up like backfiring on me hard.
Well, their team's also played with him. Pretty coordinated. So like at least you don't really have that as much in rank.
Is showing Tim why it is always banned against him. I'm looking at the stats loosely yesterday. He's played this operator 3 times more than any other attacker. So even with
Remember when we played this on console?
He will play Deimos.
Yeah.
So hard, dude.
Impossible almost.
I don't understand how console players are so good. It actually was impossible.
It's just how
It was so hard.
Wow, an animated Shaiko.
I know. Usually very quiet. Very quiet character.
Didn't you say to this event he actually said good morning to me in
He
English?
smiled and said good morning to me, which is not to say that he's not a friendly guy. He is, but he's
not a quiet guy.
He's not normally the sort of person to walk past and go, oh, good morning. But yeah, he was. I was quite surprised.
They've made some brilliant content over time as well. It was the one where they had Yuzu's trying to say a bunch of French words, and Shaiko had to decipher what was being said, and he was losing his marbles watching these supposedly French words coming out of Yuzu's mouth and weren't quite right.
Remember when we played with Bolo?
Yeah.
Spread out into the English side of things.
Yeah, those games were easy, huh?
Yeah, the carry.
Talking to be done here though is in the server, 6-1 on the map. Of course, can't ignore Leaker back on that last map, on that last round. Sorry, a 3K for himself.
That was the only match we watched. The Bolo match.
Yeah. Bolo.
The Bolo.
We like Bolo. He's gonna have a baby. Little Bolo baby.
As BDS will start to attempt to set themselves up, attempt to position themselves. Going to be heading over towards yellow. We've seen so much attention on these top floor pushers over towards yellow to try and get in there, to try and get that advantage when you're looking for the top floor clearance. Hasn't always been successful for the attackers. 4-4 we stand.
Chat, are players in this game
BDS
typically older or younger?
I mean, they're cooking.
Very patient about getting into the map.
They've got
Like, are they like over 25 or under 25?
Smokes to play with, and it looks like they're going quite quick here as well. Candela's 3 of them already burnt. Smoke being deployed by users as well. One of each of the bolts coming out from the Capital. Solotov gets cyber off the back of it, but there's a trade back elsewhere.
A lot of people are saying under.
That's the problem. That Monty was that linchpin, the
I feel like that's just like so common in every game. Like even though this is like an older game, and a lot of older people play it, a lot of young people are
Young talent.
Seems like. These guys look a little older though. They don't look like. Well, I guess he looks kind of young. How old is Shaiko?
Shaiko once again just going to be switching over to that vendetta.
Who's she calling old at 25? We're talking about Pro League. Hello? That is old.
As it is just
older.
They said, "Aw."
Like guys, I'm older than all of you. All right, I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying you're older for pro.
Thought he saw the player's legs, and sure enough, he knows someone.
Shaiko is 18, but he looks old because he plays Siege. Chat's saying 26. Okay.
Diffuser is down. That needs to be recovered, but they've got to push him. A 2v1 coming in, and sure enough,
you're 97. Oh.
At least squeezing King a bit
you're still young at heart, I bet.
BDS can get this round over the line. It's absolutely huge for them. Gives them the advantage on Consulate and is staring down the barrel of a 2-0. But right now, KDS and Andy, they've got something to say about it. Shaiko walks on in, trying to get something.
The Revolver Demon.
9 seconds left to go.
I don't think he. Well.
Just wait this out, Des.
One spiral here. He knows he's dead to rights. We'll try and challenge onto this, but I don't think he gets away with it.
Mama.
No, he does not. Playing it the right way in their phase and letting the clock become the 6th man. And see them back in the lead once more. 5-4.
Tough.
What I'll say, Tim, when they won that last round BDS back in round 8, it did come down to a 1v1. It did come down to a 3K from Leaky Fact. Now that things are settled a bit more, just feel like FaZe are in control of the second half.
Would Shroud compete in something one more time? No. Well, no. I mean, I could be a backup or something and maybe play in like a show match, you know, like a Counter-Strike show match. Like, I'm an advocate for the Counter-Strike major, the CS2 major is happening in Texas. Show match? C9 show match? I don't know. Fuck.
And it's a real treat. This is the game, bit of a read here, FaZe. They've got BDS figured out. It is FaZe's favorite map. It's very high up for BDS as well.
That'd be cool.
Why I was somewhat surprised.
I actually, call me crazy, but I don't think it's actually that hard to go pro. In my position, it's a matter of having the passion to want to do it. Like, the actual doing it is not that bad. The hard part is finding the motivation and the passion to do it, and that's what I don't have.
I'd love to see you go pro and actually like thoroughly just love the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to love the game and you need to be so passionate about it in order to do that, and I don't. That part is gone from me, I think. I don't think I have any sort of passion for any game at that level as I once did for Counter-Strike. Never. Ever.
World of Warcraft?
I mean, eh.
Yeah,
Where's your patch?
For World of Warcraft rating? Sure. World of Warcraft PvP? No.
You should just join the race to world first.
Dude, doing a race to world first would be sick.
That's like what you haven't done yet.
That would be one. That would be one thing that would be hella sick. But I would have to play the same character like 8 times.
Yeah, you love that.
I do.
You should. That's how you know you're old, though.
What, because I want to race to world first?
Yeah.
Nobody's just wandering on in, so King, for the time being, will be tasked with keeping an eye on that door. Make sure that nobody gets in from
Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft.
I think FaZe have read quite well here into what BDS want to do. Not only have you got that cubby, you've got to fight over.
Minecraft is old news. I've given up on it.
Why?
Old news.
We're playing around it. We're holding the hallway. We're holding inside a B site. We've got long desk under our control. How long they can keep BDS, Shiko name I'm looking at here really on the Deimos to be the one that brings out a track to indicate what the game plan is a big part of it. Now they've retaken site because BDS have completely stepped away. Spent a lot of time getting control of ground and starting to open that site up. Now they're giving everything back to FaZe and they've sort of got to reset and go again.
Breeder's just going to start bullying his way through. Copy here, looking to get in towards that vended position. FaZe have actually dropped back a little bit deeper. KDS is in long desk, and he's got a little bit of support from King inside the site, but BDS have got some room to.
You think someone's behind the vending machine or what?
They can start pushing towards that meeting door, but the toxic bear start coming out.
What the fuck? That all happened so fast?
What?
That was 4 different kills from 4 different players. That was 4 different kills from 4 different players in the same second.
Kept them pinned in with nades, with the Grimbees coming out. And it was enough once Brady had information on what was going on in that room for 3 or 4 kills to quickly fall their way. Leakafak again being the decisive player like he was coming down yellow stairs on the basement hit. He's done a lot of work there. And got his team over the line.
Oh my god, Benji's so soft.
We're seeing all 12 rounds of regulation.
I can't stop petting him.
He's a cute boy.
It's like I said, they
he's laying down flat on his side so I can pet his little chin.
Fine margins that are going to determine this one, whether that be in overtime or whether one of these two can grab it here and now. We will see over the next couple of rounds.
Ole.
You think
what was that Batman thing again?
What?
One of them has got a little bit of something that they can work with.
Hey, Pasha.
It's close.
It's been stuck in my head all day.
It's a good song.
Seeing his team over the line. Cyber going back to how things started on Chalet, Tim. He's jumping over onto that vigil once again. Is it going to be Boss G raining out
Benji,
trouble around the map? It is. Outside of that, drone denial.
Born in it, molded by it.
Those 2 operators, I imagine, so looking to aggress onto the side of BDS here and cause a little bit of a headache for them at the early parts of this round, realizing that if they give too much space to that,
that's a cool peek.
They're gonna get chewed apart.
Getting, once again, into position here, BDS. Getting themselves up to the rooftop to start building, to start scheming, to start strategizing about how they break down this FaZe defense.
A lot of work to be done, though. Because again, for me, it's about springing these traps around the map. It's not giving BDS the time to even see the setup. It's going to be getting aggressive into the team itself. The thing we were speaking about back on Chalet.
He's just listening.
Do we see early aggression? Do we try and break apart the attacks?
Oh.
That's what they should be looking for. EMP, straight into this hatch, opened up. I'd love to turn around and say that we're going to see aggression here, Tim. They'll just go straight in and drop the hatch, but very rarely do we actually see that. It's more opportunistic. I think without very little information about what's going on the site itself and around the rest of the map, that's more preparation.
Oh dear.
Pulse scanner, just going to be feeding all that information in, handy.
Handy.
Working with the cardiac sensor, they know then that there is a presence outside of Visa door. They need to be careful then about the potential for this back push, because they could well look to do both at the same time here. BDS.
Damn!
Ooh, ow!
Why'd he put the shield down?
I don't know.
Monty is lost.
And he has...
Cyber's able to take down Solitov 4 versus 3.
Oh, he's dead.
FaZe now look comfortable in the round.
Shaco's really going to get a kill down.
That was weird.
Down around server side.
That was a throw. I don't know why they did that.
This and are willing to challenge Shaco. If he dares push
That
down
was
again,
weird.
they're in a good spot.
I mean, Shaco was right behind him. Like,
Uses
what
the
are you doing?
Shaco stacked up.
There's 3 on the stairs. This
Speak
is...
about baits here. Someone will have taken handy spot and be willing to swing on Shaco the second he steps down.
Oh, that's a great nade.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well played by Shaco, never exposed too much of himself.
That was
the
cool.
problem that BDS have got, Des, is that this push is becoming one-dimensional. They're all working their way down those stairs. They manage to get the diffuser back in hand, but what this is allowing FaZe to do...
A close game.
is to just front up
Series,
the
honestly.
in
Close
that
series.
one direction. Nitro goes out, won't be successful. FaZe can
Oh.
just play the time game.
Shaco's on a slither of HP too, Tim. It's got to be headshots or bust, it feels, for him to find kills. Going well so far. 10 and 1 on the map despite the score at the top of your
They're
screen.
also close to each other.
Plant is now going down. Impact up close. A little bit of damage.
No way.
And here it comes the step.
No way.
Oh.
Shaco distracted by kills deep inside of sight. 15 seconds to go. And they've got to find something here, Tim.
Shaco on super low health. He's not really the best to be covering this. User score for the plan.
Dang.
It's so easy for FaZe to step around and pick that up.
All right, one more
Deimos
round.
is like cool, but whenever you're in like a 2v2, but it seems really hard without like any gadgets, like any nades or anything. Cause like, isn't his gun like?
Rewarded with that at the end with a kill.
I don't know.
Timeout
Do you
coming
have
in
another
for
gun
FaZe,
besides
Tim.
that pistol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you have, like SMG?
No, it's AK, I think.
Eu vou
Oh.
pegar minha luz pra desligar.
AK-74, not the one, not the other one, the 112 or whatever.
Oh shit.
It's the
Can you only use the pistol whenever you're tracking them? Like how does it work?
yeah, pistol's when you use the gadget.
Got it.
The pistol's good though.
Together, slow or fast, okay? Because every time we did slow or fast, we won. Every time we tried like solo thing, I don't know, they expect it or whatever. Okay? So now this time they can go CEO, can go piano, can go garage, we just see and adapt during the round. That's simple. We did good, guys. Keep going like this.
Not really too much stress, I think, on Leaky Fact side there.
No, it concerns me a little bit though. If I'm looking at that from a BDS perspective, it feels a little bit like, let's just see what's in front of us. Like, this is my point. And I know it's difficult sometimes, you know, if you don't know exactly which site you're going to be pushing onto. I'd just like to see maybe a little bit more focus there. This is what we're going to do. This is what's going to work. Rather than, let's see the setup and then we'll kind of work it from
That was weird.
That's fine.
They weren't
Sometimes
covering
you've
their
got to do
planner. It's like they were baiting their
that. I
planner.
think it could be tough though.
I think they were baiting their planner, honestly. I think that's what that was the game plan.
It doesn't really matter, like what we talk about on a specific site. We don't know where they're going yet. We'll figure that out. The key thing came before that when we first jumped into the TAC timeout. And he was speaking about when we go slow, they've just figured us out every time.
Siege just sponsor right control. That's funny.
They find success. That's what worked for them back on Chalet in
What's
that first
control?
half. They can
It's
spend
like
2 minutes keeping it
healthy
on, but the willingness to
protein
then send 4 players
shakes
at once,
and
jump in, execute 2
protein
players,
cookies and
get
stuff.
that
I actually,
That was
when
You love
when
protein.
Control came out, they actually sent me a bunch of their product. It's pretty good.
Problem is, Tim, last time we had a
It's not bad. It's just hard to make like a product, like a food product. I feel like it's so competitive.
Yeah, like
how are you? It's like me. It's like if I was to make coffee. Like, how am I supposed to win making coffee, or even do not even win, just remotely like even break even? Like I can't. And yeah, a lot of regulations too. Yeah, it's crazy.
Last time around, Solotop immediately making it a priority to open up that cubby wall. The rest of BDS are looking to get themselves inside of admin, in behind Bride, who will then try to push forward on the Monty. That's what they did last time. That's what worked. They got themselves into bending corridor. They were able to get onto meeting door. They were able to pressure FaZe with inside of sight.
Double track for the attack. The Jackal and the Deimos coming along as a pairing.
Yeah, Madrinos wasn't my brand though. You know, Madrinos was just a sponsor. I'm talking about like actually having your own brand. It's like
Madrinos you can like compare.
It's
to
like
a lot of types.
it's like the
how you
it's like the pokey cookie. You know, the Neums or Neums. What are they called?
I don't remember.
Neemos.
I think.
It's like
I think that she will also work with the company on that.
Well, that's technically.
Like she's not like the owner.
No, I know, but like, it's just hard. It's a hard business to enter.
Yeah, for sure.
You need help, obviously. You can't do it alone, but.
And I also feel like you need to have like a product, like it's like Ryan Trahan with Joyride. Like that's not his product, but like he believes in it, and I think that's really important. Like he does a great job marketing that product.
Yeah.
And it has like a characteristic about it that's like different from other candies, which is good.
Yeah, that's the one actually product that is good, candy, because it's trying to get rid of all the dyes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like in food,
like
if
you made like a really good cereal because you loved cereal, and it was like really delicious, but didn't have any dyes or like preservatives and stuff. I mean, I don't know about preservatives, but that could, you know, that's a little different. Like stuff like that.
GG.
You gotta be passionate about it.
1-1. I was not paying attention to the round. I was thinking about food. I'll be honest.
Are you hungry?
I'm not really hungry, but we're talking about food, and it distracted the hell out of me. I didn't pay attention to that last round at all. Literally, I'll admit.
About candy, you like candy.
I'll admit I didn't pay attention to anything that just happened in that last round.
I don't even know who just won.
FaZe.
I was not paying attention. Okay.
Did you watch the R6X thing? It didn't really show anything, so I don't know.
At the tournament because he's so versatile.
He's really good as just like a solo operator until
R6X didn't show like anything. It was just a teaser.
Probably, you know, right up there as the best two solo attackers, but Ace definitely maintains his position.
He has, and I'm looking more towards the stats around exactly what it is that FaZe Clan play on this map in particular. Ace, a big pick for both KDS and Souls, their most played operator on this map. I mean, the BDS are willing to let the Monty through, the Blitz through, the FaZe if they want it in that second half. Does mean things should move a little bit more fluidly than maybe we're used to on this map. That Deimos goes back to being banned. That Dockerby will be available for BDS if they want to play it. But now, not even going to go anywhere near it, though. Tim, double hard breach coming on through. Got ourselves that Monty being locked in by Liquefact rather than Bride, which is an interesting change away. Shaiko's on the Twitch, normally an operator reserve for Solotov. Shaiko normally being the Flores player, so both of them changing roles in this round.
KDS, as you can see the silhouette just ahead of us there, putting the mirror window on the IT wall. So again, just
Twitch no FAMAS?
that A-span potentially, thinking about making it more difficult for something like a Thermite to be able to walk up to that wall and just put an exothermic on there. A little bit of caution being applied by Shaiko on the Twitch there. Always got to be careful when you approach those stairs. The old nitro out of electrical is one of the oldest in the book. He's missed it. He's missed it.
Oh, he got it.
That was a big moment. If that goes wrong, Shaiko's going to be really kicking himself.
Also consideration, you can use things like the Havana to get rid of it at the same time, though you will probably need to clear out any jammers on the other side. In fact, if there are no jammers, Tim, that wouldn't have been a worry. So yes, it's nice to save those extra 2 seconds, but there are always options available for BDS to get rid of that mirror window regardless. Where they're focusing now is Catwalk, and in this area of the map, it's a big point of entry for the attackers. That plus IT coming together, where you saw the mirror window deployed down early on. You need that control. It stops the rotations coming in from downstairs from any defenders that are roaming. It stops people stepping across and towards IT. The challenge that you have as the attacker is getting into sights from IT and from Catwalk is very bottlenecky. It's a single doorway or it's a single rotation that's opened up often by the defenders. So you don't give yourself much to work with, which is why you need a backstab then coming in from Aqua or pressure coming in from electrical side at the same time.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, you know how you told chat you'd make an order for like a team or whatever? If you hit 1 million?
Wouldn't it be funny if I didn't?
Well, I don't know, funny. Wouldn't it be funny if you made like a team for the most random shit ever?
Oh, like the org I made was just for like...
Like it wasn't like... Yeah, it was just like Smite or something. Like what?
He's gonna find the opener, taking down Solotov.
Great read, and now there's a second one approaching at the same time. I was about to say you've got a shield here. Saw Unwanted with some brilliant shield play between Spirits and Gaveni in this exact position previously.
The hell did you try to throw it at him?
He's already got to channel that in at Unwanted here and do a little bit of work. Of course, there's all the info coming in from Leaky Pack, but they need guns in behind him, Tim, to capitalize on the info that he's providing. But now BDS is looking a little bit stuck, I'm afraid, and I'm worried for them. FaZe, watching that clock run down, it becomes the 6th man.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Brede. He's on the catwalk door and he's got the diffuser in hand. I'm wondering how does he get in? Where is the space for him to be able to put that diffuser down? Vatican goes down, but KDS does manage to pick up Shaiko. 25 seconds left to go, and Leaky Pack, he gets moving with the Monty Dares.
They got the 3v3, but they need to do something else here, Tim. They're so bottlenecked in, like I said. And Leaky Pack, sure enough, is going out aggressive here on towards Aqua. Cyber's up in his face as well.
Oof.
Got to be careful about this, Ella. A 3 versus 2. He's now backing himself away.
Walk through the thingy.
Is with Brede coming in on catwalk side. KDS now gone.
Oh.
It's on to what they can do. Cyber's got to step across.
Mama.
Oh my god, he's insane, bro.
Dude,
he's
so
insane.
Shutting BDS down just when it looked
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Cyber is just better today.
Or in more
Look at that orange
terms
hat.
that we normally use, Tim, he's different gravy.
This is like popping.
Different gravy today. That much is for sure. He wants to lift that hammer. Having got his 1000th kill here at SI 2025, he wants to go all the way this time, Des. And he is just absolutely gripping a hold of this with both hands tighter. And I'm maybe
Oh my god.
Try to grab a hold of a match. He is just dominating right now.
Oh, horrid, because in a way he should have no right killing Usus there. Usus clearly afraid that he had 2 angles that Cyber could step out front to challenge the Monty plan, which would sure enough win the round, so he had to make the challenge. Cyber has had a few rounds today so far where BDS, it feels, should come out on top, and they haven't been able to do so. FaZe taking round 1, and if you are keeping count, that's Cyber up to 33 kills in this series.
Be more records that he's looking for before things are done here. Get into round 2. Going to be down to the basement for FaZe. No major surprises. I expect them to see basement and then probably
This map is
storage
wide.
will be their next site.
Really wide.
It's like massive. Holy shit.
Saying that, we've seen FaZe play in control storage and do quite a little bit of damage playing on the control side
Like
of things.
so
KDS
square,
representing
too.
behind the bomb chassis. Pretty
It's
massive
wide and it's
KDS
square.
away with, but do agree with you. I don't expect we'll see much kitchen play. When it has come out, it's been chaotic at best. Maybe you want to throw us a little bit of a curveball.
Some of the donk would smoke these guys.
Keeps on going against them. They find the this round. Maybe the
Donk?
next, you'll see that
He's just a CS player.
again, because things will
It's just such a different game. It doesn't translate as well as you'd think.
Yeah.
But he probably would do really well.
Going to need to be dealt with by BDS because Cyber's playing on the catwalk, so he's got that view down into warehouse.
Probably do very
It's gonna
good.
Prevent BDS from being able to open that warehouse hatch and get the view down into Animus. They have managed to breach the double wall, so that's a little bit of progress for them at least. But they have to prevent anybody pushing into them in storage because they need storage control in order to be able to move in through that breach.
What to do? Looking in towards those mirror windows again that Shaiko nearly missed out clearing away last time around. And Dockerby, glad to see it back in the lineup. Don't want to call him dependent on that operator, but it does feel like it a lot of the time. First call coming out. I always ask, what's the movement being made by BDS when you see that call come on through? A lot of it. You've got Users and Solotov in towards bottom Aqua here. You've got a bit of an exo push coming in from Leaky Pack at the same time. So BDS have made good use of that call to get a lot of players inside the map. Start getting set up for an execute. Solotov deleted the second round in a row. No second call from Dockerby.
The problem for BDS is whilst they have got a lot of
No.
players inside the map, they haven't got any control.
The BDS joke.
Look at where they're being hurt from. I said this at the beginning of
Oh.
they need to clear out catwalk, they need to clear out top floor, otherwise they will be punished from warehouse, and that's exactly where they've been punished from. 5 versus 2 now.
Not gonna matter much though.
Completely failing to take any sort of map control. FaZe have played in their original positions pretty much throughout, and they
hello.
Imagine a Shaiko clutch. That'd be so sick.
But for a second, Shaiko was going to find his
That'd
man
be
there.
cool. But you don't want them to win, so. Oh, it's that guy again.
Start of this series. And Azami making use of it to isolate out gunfights, not give a chance for a trade to come through. And BDS have relied on trades a lot throughout this tournament. There's a stat I reeled out earlier on, about 2 or 3 days ago. As a team, they have the highest trade percentage. About 22% that number sat around. Better than any other team at the tournament. Those keepers are definitely doing a bit of work to frustrate them here and deny that possibility. 2 rounds going against them. See one more, I'd expect that attack timeout to come in.
They're using black magic cameras.
Yeah, I saw that.
To continue for too much longer because, like I said, coming in, Des, I'm sort of keeping in the back of my mind that mental resilience, that thought about the rest of this game and how it goes. FaZe are a great clubhouse team. We would expect them to go there and against most teams to be winning that map. If BDS don't pick up labs here, that is what they face. Going to clubhouse not only to try and beat FaZe there, but to try and rescue the entire tournament there.
Yeah.
And that is a huge ask. So for me, BDS, you can't let this start.
Is this defense-sided or attack-sided?
You gotta dig quick. You gotta start.
Any labs knowers?
On the attack, they need at least 2.
Oh my god, you've been up for 5.5 hours already?
Yeah, I've had an early morning.
Holy moly.
Defense-sided? Okay.
If BDS win here, it will require all 5 maps to crown our new world champion. Of course, we'll see how they can do. Work to be done by both sides still. It's still very early on in the map. Overall,
what are you gonna do the Ludwig thing?
2 hours to a game of Siege.
Oh, I don't know. He hasn't messaged me on like he messaged me when he wanted to do it, and I said like I can't that day, and then he never messaged me another day. So the problem is, depending on what the Ludwig thing is, I need to prepare for it because like if he chooses like a game like a Nintendo game or something like I don't have that. I don't have it set up, so I kind of need to know what we're doing.
Yeah, you can always like plan it, I'm sure.
There'll always be that big question as well for BDS. You've lost 2 major finals this year. It's a stinger.
You made a video about it? What was the video?
Now, of course, compared to last year, with Usis and Solotov joined the team just a year ago. But they know that pain of losing in grand finals, like both teams do.
Honey said you need to sub your Switch.
Switch? Okay. Dude, they are smoking them on defense right now.
FaZe looking to go at 3-0 here in a flawless round to close out this first quarter. And I'm pretty sure, guarantee, that we
FaZe hype.
timeout from BDS.
Almost certainly. Brede would have needed a 1v1.
The video's called "This Streamer Scammed Me for $71,000." This.
Alright.
He's clickbaiting, bro. He did it to himself.
Let's see what's going on in the BDS camp.
What the heck?
This fucking guy.
You should be able to pick a game.
Yeah, I think that's how he does his 1v1s. He does it where it's like three games he chooses, 3 games I choose, and then like 3 games or something that are, or 4 games or something that are kind of like neutral.
Yeah, you better be careful because some of those games are like GeoGuessr and stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know shit.
He plays a lot of games. So
yeah,
like,
he rigs the 1v1s to win in his favor.
For sure, for sure.
But that's fine. Okay, let's forget this round.
I should just fucking flash his ass.
It's tough for Solotov. Been caught out so early on. I think they're getting the timeout because the coach hasn't been able to get in there. But even with what we were speaking about, that mental factor of losing 2 grand finals, is it going to be difficult? Very likely.
It's starting to change. That was the big thing for me there. You know, it wasn't necessarily a full tactical timeout, but the content of what we have coming from Leakerfact there is changing. It was game specific before. It was let's bring the traps. It was let's play slow or fast. Let's not give them the opportunity in the middle ground.
And check on the pizza.
Now it's what are we playing for? What are we fighting for? those questions are starting.
I'd guess Mario Party and Spy Party. Oh god, those games are hard.
Let's go.
We have all 3 shields as well. Great.
Let's fucking go, guys.
More of a gas at one.
Last round is my bad, by the way. Don't be like
Yeah,
demotivated. I should have killed the guy that we went around. It's my bad. Let's fucking go. Let's focus. I think they don't even play mute, by the way, for the Grims. We can play Grim as well.
Yeah, they don't. Listen, guys.
Just as we want to listen to what he's got to say, and he gets a bit animated. But the same sort of thing coming across. For me, it feels like the mental issues that we saw earlier in the tournament. Think back to that now infamous clip of Leakerfat going off and saying, no one is listening, no one is talking. What is going on? And this has always been a concern about the BDS side, is there are a lot of quiet members. Bride, great actor, but a very quiet guy. Yuzus, the same. Shaiko, a man of very few words. Solotov and Leakerfat, the only ones I've really seen speaking.
Oh, what a shot.
That when heads start to dip a bit, when things get hard,
damn,
and they stop communicating, rounds will keep on slipping away. And that has been the BDS curse for as long as I can remember.
And that's why I mention it. That's why I say that content shift of those discussions away from such specific details to this is SI.
Isn't Siege the way you met Beanans? Yes.
Give us a little bit of insight, but look, there is a lot of Siege left to be played here yet. BDS will have plenty of opportunities. This is their map pick. They won't want them to start on the attack. FaZe have chosen the defense to start on. So BDS have got a second half to look forward to. You love to say it yourself, there's 2 halves to every one of these maps. And BDS right now, they are going to be desperately looking forward to that second half.
And both teams don't forget in their
You know the first time I knew about you was in Siege? Oh shit, that's what's up. I was on a Siege binge for a while there. I played a lot. Like a lot. It was fun. It was just something to grind, you know, and a lot to learn. What's fun about this game is you're learning something every day. You're never at peak. You know, there's no peak. You just keep learning.
It's going to be opening up that catwalk door. Apply a little bit of pressure. Nobody actually playing out on the catwalk this time. We would quite often
in most FPSs, you kind of peak and then that's it. There's not much to learn, but just play and be in the motion. In this game, you're always learning. Dude, I love it. Just fucking send it. We're down 3-0. Let's send it, boys. Let's not let them fucking roll us. I love that energy. The full rush. Rush B.
The key thing for me that BDS showed there, Tim, they've said it themselves a lot throughout the series. Slow, then fast.
That was after the PUBG era. Dude, isn't that interesting how people and views and stuff are in eras and like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went PUBG into like Siege. I went like PUBG into Siege into like Apex, and all of that momentum from PUBG carried me into whatever I did for a long time. And then there was a second wave in Apex, and all of that momentum carried me as well. I mean, it carried me to Mixer, I think. I am so lucky and grateful to have been carried by the PUBG era and then the Apex era. That helped me so much. I don't know if I'll ever have another like era again. But I don't even care, dude. I've had 3 eras, bro. I've had Counter-Strike, I've had PUBG, and I've had Apex. That's like insane.
Although I think most of the neutrals here have been back in BDS, so. Look,
most people only have 1 era. So to have 3, that's what's up.
They come out. Not only did they get the round.
Now I'm in the legacy era, I guess, where I just chill and do whatever the fuck I want, I guess. Fair. Based.
I said at the beginning, 2 attacking rounds is enough for them. They need
my goal is to obviously start this org in Rivals and enter a org owner Rivals era. But that's kind of out of my control a little bit. You know? That's in other people's controls. Damn, he was trying to get that guy that was crossing the door. Blitz is my go. Blitz is my go.
I don't blame FaZe. They're trying to get up in the grills, up in the face of FaZe and keep them on edge at all times. Both teams really going at it, and so far, last round, this round, BDS are battling back.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously just needed reminding that they were outsiders.
I'd argue you had a little bit of a Valorant era. True. But the Valorant era was a tail off of Mixer. It was Mixer coming back to Twitch, which was insane hype because Valorant also came out. So you're right. I would have a little bit of a Valorant era too. That's fair. Damn, I've had 4 eras? Dude, he just ran in. Oh my god.
How have they let this happen again?
Too many mistakes creeping in for
Hey.
BDS does.
They had these roamers red pinged earlier on. They knew there were 2 playing up on this first floor. Now they've got a bit of team play going in. A good flash coming over from the Buck, and that led to that kill. So a good moment.
I would love that
Back
actually.
out at 3 apiece.
Wait, can you give me
Only
water?
60 seconds to play though.
And they do need to deal with Souls. He's still up above. I've spoken about mistakes. The question is, are they aware of his position? I don't think they were. As User strays around the corner, and he's going to be picked up by Souls. 3 versus 2 for FaZe now. 45 seconds. A low health Monty. It's not looking good for BDS.
It'd be a risk, but you can't afford to chase Souls around the map here. I'd just hit sight. Force a 2 versus 2. Don't give him a chance to get back and join his team, or you'll be in a spot of bother. Litter King chucked in on the bomb chassis as well. Not a real common spot. Liquefact almost being guided down from above by him, but gets away. Both now not looking
Ooh, he almost got clipped.
With only 25 seconds to go. Feels like they should be able to hold on. Who is going to be BDS's Cyber? Who goes big when they need him? It's not going to be Liquefact, and it's probably not going to be Brede on the Monty.
You can see now Litter King's just looking to get aggressive. Doesn't need to, as it's going to be handy picking up that final kill.
FaZe? Wasn't this like 75-25? 75 BDS favored? Or some shit?
FaZe continue to keep themselves in the driving seat.
Thank you.
There's one more defense for them, and then we start asking some really big questions of BDS.
And knowing that club is map 4 is what's got us all a bit nervous. Solotov, honestly, is a player I've got to look at, though. Whether or not it's a blind trust and a blind trust for a call coming from his team. He's died in the first 3 entries in the first 3 rounds. Over the last couple, has gone in as second entry. In the previous round, his team steamrolled, didn't have to worry.
You think he'll ever return to the CS scene in some capacity? Yeah, fucking Valve does something, bro.
This should not be happening. It's really painful.
Please.
When we know that they like playing things like the Docker Beers, remarked before, it wasn't in this round, but it does let BDS make a lot of allowances that normally.
I'm really excited.
Here, though, FaZe
I'm really excited for Rainbow Six X. I'm genuinely curious
See there what it means to the fans.
what that's going to feel like.
Top floor.
They've been here before.
A new game engine can make or break a game.
The final spot for FaZe, and they've brought along the clash.
Again, curious. I didn't see it during the setup of the round, but curious to know if that was hidden away, because if BDS haven't realized it's on side, they could struggle here. They've got things like the nano EMPs that you can toss at the clash, takes off that shot for a short amount of time. There's no real gadgets, though, that...
No direct counter.
That's it, and that's where I worry. They're going to have to get some really good crossfires on the go here and punish him. We've seen teams do it several times. One player being that backstab that completely upsets the apple.
I mean, this is Ubisoft's baby, so you know it's going to be, kept with, or like done with care. Like this is their, this has been their game for 10 years. And a popular game too. This has been a really popular game for 10 years. So they need this. Damn.
A little bit too deep there. Gonna lose his mirror window as well, so that's gonna force the Ella back into sight. And it just starts.
Yeah, this is by far their biggest moneymaker, for sure. Siege is insane. Bro, this game's huge. Genuinely.
Okay, who would have thought, like, 2017 me would not have thought we'd be here in 2025.
Still playing and watching Siege.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Any game that can have this level of popularity for 10 fucking years, that's a Goliath game. There's only a few that can do that.
We had our charms in what, like 2018, 2019?
Like think about the number of games that could have done that. League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Dota, I guess, kind of. Yeah, Dota. WoW. Path of Exile.
Too much real purpose just yet. Let's see if the Candelas can give them.
I don't know if Minecraft counts, but I'd count it. That's a Goliath.
but there still isn't much movement from BDS on the back of it.
This is a shit show. Just util dumping. Fortnite, obviously. Dude, FaZe is locked, bro. Oh my goodness. Clean round again. That's 2 flawless rounds on their defense. It's over. I think they take this.
FaZe were just on a different level there, in reality. BDS, as I said, just didn't really seem to have too much of an idea where to go. 2 Candelas go in just to get them electrical, but then they get hit on either side of that and lose bodies. There's just too many mistakes for BDS right now, Des. There's not enough big plays, like you said. Where's their cyber? Where's their player that's going to step up and grab a hold of this one?
I would love
Locked
to
in, boys.
Fly on the wall during BDS's next chat between maps if they lose this game.
Yeah.
Club, as we spoke about, builds up a lot of pressure, but not seeing the issues being rectified that are being spoken about during these tap timeouts. And it's really starting to cost them. Too much misdroning going on here too. Granted, for FaZe, they've done a very good job of chewing their way through the drone work of the other team, but it's unforgivable at this level to let that be the difference maker. Top floor, we're going to start things on.
Breeder's just going to be keeping himself hidden away there for the time being. Although, interestingly, IT wall at the minute is not reinforced.
Yet.
There you go. Breeder's going to... I don't know whether they were trying to keep the bandit off the radar or what. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. There's a Maverick on side, so FaZe are going to be able to deal with that either way. But if you remember, I said there's...
0-5 Solotov. Yeah.
With that hard breach ban coming in.
I mean, they're on defense now. BDS is on defense now, so maybe they can make something happen. But being down 5-1, that hurts your morale big time.
Just wasn't working for them as effectively as they'd like. It's a very plan-focused team. You'd think you'd be able to utilize shields really well to get that diffuser down more often than not. Maybe a stats we'll analyze later is how many of their plants were off the back of picking a shield in the round. We will see. I do back FaZe though to do a lot of work here with both the Monty and that Blackbeard coming along. Bitter King said it earlier on, will play the Monty if available. Here it is, so he's straight on it, and KDS, who is frying this map, onto the Blackbeard, backed up by Souls on the Ying. A lot of scary utility in the back pocket of FaZe.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on where that utility is situated. At the minute on the Blackbeard, KDS has moved out towards Aqua, so there could be a little bit of pressure coming from there, but that's likely to be...
I know I've said this before, but I think this is the hardest stack shooter.
They're just having a look around.
Just saying. I think it is. Yeah. I've said it before, though. I think everyone knows that I know, or think that.
Moving around here, mirror window is open, and the mirror of Solotov there. He's keen to have a little look out of there, see if he can get himself anything to start this round off.
Immediately the defensiveness coming out from BDS. They're almost letting FaZe have whatever part of the map they want. They've got Aqua.
Oh no! Oh no!
Going down there and uses
This game is over.
One coming back the other way. A lot of aggression towards the Monty. They're sure that he's alone, and they'd be right, Tim.
Okay.
There's no one here. If they can bully him off and get a kill, it'd be wonderful. Right idea. There's a player on the window. And with this, they'll back away. Souls looking to join up with the Monty, which leaves Cyber alone on Catwalk.
I love that team play from FaZe there. Did you see that Bitter King didn't head back out of the door? Because he's had the call from Soul saying, hang on, I'm on my way.
Ooh.
And he knew that there was an opportunity for him to find a kill.
Wait.
Ultimately, Users manages to take down Souls. 4 versus 3 now in favor of BDS. Cyber trying to get something going for his team, but can't. Solotov cuts him down. Nitro out. Will do a little bit of damage to the...
Fuck it, they don't need that teammate. They don't need that teammate. The only kill, the only person that they lost was to friendly fire.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Taking a lesson from their attacks there, Tim. Slow to start. Let FaZe bunch up, let them do what they want to do. But then be prepared to go fast, and they push hard onto that Monty. That breaks apart the 2 or 3 players that were sat on Catwalk. And it all begins to collapse.
Should CS bring back shields? Yes, they should.
Much more active, but a hit him. Boxes in with a call in.
They had shield.
Yeah, CS used to have shields, yeah.
BDS, but the thing is, BDS matches up so well on
they were banned, I think, forever, always. I don't think anyone actually played shields ever in pro play.
Pressure, and at FaZe, the one thing that is their downside is they're not
His
that
glasses
fast
look like
on
yours.
clearing, so they rely heavily on shields. But BDS, just like we saw, if they can keep constantly
a little bit bigger
that pressure on the shields, spacing out their.
Wait, I like his glasses. I want those.
And we saw FaZe in a similar situation last
Hey, those
invite.
look nice on
They
you.
were able to
Like
bring it back
little
down
bit like
1-5. I think anything's possible.
I think these glasses will look great on me.
A lot better favored in this situation, even though they're down a little bit.
They're kind of like
Thank you very
Tyson.
much, Fox.
Tyson's kind
Always
of
good to hear
like
from a
he
former
wears
pro.
bigger glasses.
5-2. A pretty crucial round coming up. FaZe win this one, Tim. Massive advantage. 4 rounds on their side. There's a lot to ask.
Are you at
BDS to pull that one
257,
back.
256,
Base up we
255?
go.
Yeah.
Good defense on the top floor.
Okay,
We spoke
I had a
about the
restart
depth
or,
before the
like,
series to the
refresh.
back ends and presence of that across the competition so far. Team making
Damn,
excellent
YouTube's
use of
nice.
change to be able
Yeah,
to
it
raise
is.
and lower
No
that light
hiccups.
wall. The water no longer really
Nope.
being effective against it. Can really enable some cheeky plants to go down, and that's probably what FaZe are looking for here.
Andy just taking that long angle in through the window, not going to find anybody. BDS not wanting to give them too good a start here, but like you say, it's a map maker for me. If FaZe are able to pick this round up, it really does just catapult them towards getting the win done. 6-2, you would have to say that surely it's too much for BDS. Third-rated defensive team overall at this tournament coming into today, but they're just not playing like it today. There's Cyber takes down Breeder, that's the mute gone, and that is some map control at least for FaZe gained, and they can now start pushing on.
And the C4 taken offline at the same time. Problem is, we've heard them speak about it a lot in tap timeouts. Play together. Breeder's completely isolated there. Cyber, all the more happy to take the kill.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's back. He's back, baby.
That's what you want to see. Souls is there for the trade. Again, FaZe with 3 players in close proximity, able to secure it out. But that's 2 players dead on the side of FaZe, Tim. A lot of the strength of this attack now diminished.
We lost the book as well. That's going to be potentially a really big impact for BDS, taking away that verticality. FaZe going to have to find another way, possibly. Going to have to look at a lateral push. Going to have to move down and find some kills. But keeping it at 3-3, they've kept themselves in it, the Brazilians. They always seem to have some answers, Des.
It's the light walls for me, Tim. That can do some serious work. They've got 4 of them available. You can slice this up like cheese if you want. You can do anything you want to the site when you've got this much gadgetry to play behind. You've got flashes still. We've seen how much FaZe love using flashes throughout this series to overwhelm members of BDS and push in, securing a 3v1, a 2v1, whatever it might be, a man advantage situation regardless. And there is only 1 C4 left in the back pocket. BDS.
They're preparing for the drop into Animus, and they will go. Handy is there, does have the utility available on the sense, is going to start playing it. Maybe just try and create a little corner where they can put this diffuser down. 30 seconds left to go. The challenge from BDS could come from Carl.
Oh my God.
Sends out another screen, but as of yet,
Oh no, he gets a kill too.
Takes down Souls. Nitro comes out, will not catch anybody. 2 versus 3, Des.
They've tried to bait out with 2 light screens, but found nothing.
Oh.
Patience here. That Legion steps out. Liquefact can find a freebie. Andy waiting for him. Another screen coming out off towards his right.
Oh my, that was like perfect peak.
And another one over the line. BDS
We might have a game on our hands.
starting to catch up in this game of cat and mouse.
I've spoken about BDS mistakes. I've picked up on those moments where they've misdroned, where they've pushed in, where they've lost bodies. But it's fair to say, Des, that they're having some magical moments as well. That was a great round from BDS. They just need to find that form a little bit more consistently, and then they will make a real matchup of this.
Small mistake though, I mentioned Breeder at the start. That's the one that you can do without losing super early on, especially when there's a C4 for plant denial in back pocket. This is a big round, not just because it's round 9 like we spoke about on the last map, Tim.
How many rounds are there? It's first of 7.
They can play around with that to get it over the line, or BDS come within striking distance for FaZe by just 1 round. Why it's big is because it's that offsite. It's control and storage. If BDS can win this, they've shown they can win all 3 sites. You start to get a bit of belief. They can take this maybe to overtime, maybe even take the 7 and 5. FaZe may yet jump in with a tap timeout to figure out a way through this round.
Yeah, you just have to hold it.
Through this game, really. The round's
What?
way. Can't do much about that.
If you have
I've already
poop
got my eyes
during the
go to
game,
straight away,
when you're a player.
Souls on the nook.
Yeah, you gotta hold it.
Backstab.
Oh my God, what if you have a,
Enormous. Seen them try on
what if you have diarrhea? There's no holding it.
No, you can hold diarrhea.
But it shows they're willing to have
You've done it?
You don't notice when you're in the competitive. When you're like locked, diarrhea doesn't phase you.
Oh, okay. You just know you kind of have to shit, but like you don't know what it is.
Yeah. And then the second like the tension's gone, you run to the bathroom.
You're like, uh-oh.
Music or believing. It's about BDS believing in themselves. And that's what they need to find. Nitro.
Poopy nerves? Yeah, like what if you have like the nervous shit?
So far this tournament.
I guess you do probably do it beforehand.
You just hold it.
And there was a player 4 rounds in a row
That's crazy.
and got C4.
I've had to.
Could not get involved in the game as a result.
You've held diarrhea?
Waiting to see if anyone steps out here. The answer is no. So they're gonna be able to make
Or like a really bad poop?
not wanting to take the
Yeah, really bad one. Yeah.
I bet every player has, huh?
Oh yeah.
This is just FaZe trying to get some control on the vertical.
Because this is like long.
IT itself is perfect for denying the storage window. It needs to be dealt with.
And I've seen like these Valorant players, and they'll have like 6 coffees, and,
Yep.
like energy drinks and shit.
Make them use their time. Make them rush towards the end of the round. Yes, they're going to win a couple because they've got great gunners on side, but you're also going to get your opportunities as well. So BDS.
You could also like wear diapers,
Just try and burn
like
as much
like
time
over
as
like
true.
prepare, over prepare. You know.
Ella is on side.
Someone would definitely smell that.
Nah. Not if it's a good quality diaper. Cyber's going in. He wants this map over right now. Dude, Solotov's owning on D. Ooh. Uh-oh.
No man's land there. Stuck in Narnia without
Was it a fake comeback?
Solotov and News got to go so big here. This old duo that joined this team just a year ago. In fact, the old BDS core 2 years ago knocked their old team M&M out of SI. Of course, are now on this team, looking to do it together rather than against each other. It comes down to the new boys to win out a 2 versus 3. FaZe establishing the verticals. That's what they wanted was IT to make this plan safe. Users has got to go huge here, but the book, like an angel of death, awaits above.
No way. Oh my god. That was so close.
Holy God.
Cyber, not only does he want that hammer, Tim, he wants to kill records.
Yeah, I use diapers every day and you never caught it, so.
I was wondering that. I think I would catch it.
Into a tough position.
Cara, é bom, só completa a parada lá com o Rigora, tá ligado? Só que tipo, tá vendo que o Shield também não tá fazendo muito efeito, saca? Talvez só o Blackbeard. Vão ser uma montanha. E foi mais a bala, tipo.
They're on match point. They're taking attack themselves. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's, I can't tell who took the attack actually.
Someone said, is that why you have such a big dumpy? It's actually just a big old diaper. Legit.
You can play Bandits. Party, you can play
Yes, sir.
Azami top garage. She could play
That's
Fenrir.
funny.
Oh, you play Fenrir.
I think Mirror is so good because Ace bent. Like you can't throw my toe every time.
Okay.
So good. I should play the Mirror, you can play the Legions and the Zombies and stuff.
Okay, let's do that. I can play.
A lot of work to be done. 3 rounds BDS need to find.
You know how I wear like Skims pajamas and stuff? They just came out with the underwear yesterday. It pads your butt 2 inches.
Whoa.
Like that is funny. They also have bras that have nipple like things on them, so it's like you're not wearing a bra.
What?
There's like little nipples built in.
Find a way back in here and now.
I mean, fashion, you know?
I guess.
They've been here before. They've been on 6 rounds on that Urban Labs and it hasn't gone their way. They find themselves here again today. It does not determine the outcome of the match.
Did you buy it?
They still have to get
Which one?
this done. They still have to get this over the line.
Both.
I mentioned the offside Tim as well.
Yeah. I'm wearing them both right now.
Might have got the other 2, but now you've got to win all 3.
Nice.
No mistakes
Yeah.
allowed. I imagine you'll see
I got you some too.
coming out of
Ooh.
operators, things like the yellow we spoke about, the goo mines of the Legion. In case there are a lot of shields being brought along, and here it's just the one the monster's been
No, I'm trying to get my dumpy
They've
smaller.
been taking that away from
But like
KDS,
rounder, you know?
KDS hops onto the capital instead.
It just starts to feel a little bit reactionary for me from BDS. Rather than playing their game, it's
Bro, he's in there.
trying to play it into FaZe's game. And I think there's a fine line and sometimes that will work. But right now, I feel like
How do you
that's
get the
just
name
giving
Handy?
FaZe a little bit too much space, a little bit too much leeway to do what they want to do, to get themselves into those positions where they're finding kills.
Damn, it didn't fully break.
Again for FaZe. Last 3-6 invitationals they've lost to the eventual champions, been sent home by those before them, kingmakers in their own right. But yet to wear the crown, it could just be one round and a map away.
Whoa.
Where Cyber has been
What a good fight.
for them so
Nice
far.
shot.
Likafak finds a response.
It's a huge pickup for BDS. It's exactly what they needed to kick things off in this round. We have King just looking to get himself onto the catwalk. We have an FNAT just triggered as well, just making the progress difficult, impeding FaZe here. They are going to take a mirror window.
Oh my.
He manages to get a much bigger prize.
What the heck?
No way. What?
What the heck?
That's crazy.
He's gaming. They're gaming right now. Oh. That was a nice shot. Actually, a nice shot.
It's that offside that I'm already thinking about in round 12 that has me a little bit nervous. Zero chance you get away from 3 players swinging you at once. And honestly, Tim, it's that entry where I think things are settled a little bit. You get rid of Cyber early on. A lot of the gunpowder for FaZe, is taken offline.
Surely it's not an OT angle.
We've seen what
Unless?
he's done so many times.
Ole, ole, ole. 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 Sorry.
Unsurprisingly.
Every single round.
Am I hearing send them home? Is that what I'm hearing?
Send them home.
And the noise seems to get louder and louder. And then the Brazilians have their say, of course. But right now, for BDS, it's about consistency, Des. It's about consistency, it's about getting in. And yeah, last round was a fantastic round. It was a great performance from them.
What are they saying? FaZe clan, or what?
There's no excuses, there's no mistakes.
I don't know. FaZe in? FaZe in? I don't know. Maybe FaZe, it's FaZe up but with an accent, you know?
FaZe
It's kind of funny, Tim. I think back to the longest series ever played in competitive Siege. A place called Berlin. Do you remember who cast that one, Ben?
How do you say up in Spanish, chat?
FaZe were involved in that series. It was brawling, it was the whole way through, and honestly, the crowd wasn't that different. We had a small group of FaZe supporters doing
Wait, do they...
I'm pretty sure some of the crowd probably...
In Brazil, do they speak Spanish or Portuguese? Portuguese, right?
Portuguese, yeah. Someone said Spanish, and I read it, but yeah, Portuguese is definitely correct.
You really think BDS can still do that?
My bestie, when I was young, was from Portugal.
Did she speak Portuguese?
She did, yeah. And then she moved away back to Portugal.
Sag.
I still know her name.
That's cool.
I know. I've looked her up before, but no luck. She has a very common name, I guess.
I like this, by the way. Probably get Souls lying down here and see with the Oster shield what's going on. Look at it, lovely.
I like that. So
they can't shoot back.
Chat probably find her.
Combinations of this. In this case, it's using
That's
the Oster.
scary.
And you
I don't want them to find her.
You just peek through immediately. But I really like this little variation of it by getting the Oster in there behind the Talon shield. A nice attempt. Didn't pay any dividends to FaZe.
Here's going into Massachusetts.
Where's Massachusetts?
Where we're watching. Boston.
In Boston?
Well, Boston's in Massachusetts, yeah.
What? Boston's not the state?
No. It's the city, the major city.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Cyber's there is tired of it. I thought Boston was it. Never mind. It's fine.
I think they know that there's one inside of there. Cyber's looking for the challenge. The interesting thing from FaZe here is they don't have a huge amount of vertical options. Very little, in fact. So it's not really too critical that they get in here. They need to find the kills more than anything to stop the vertical being used against them. Is there on
the equalizer. Brid is his name. Or is it Derb?
I read that too in my head. I was like, is it Brid or Derb?
Sat on the window rather than bolting in as Cyber pushing towards warehouse. A rare bit of miscommunication.
Oh, he's dead.
BDS now finally gets a bit of revenge though, bringing down Brede. But that's
Quite a lot.
upstairs. 35 seconds to play, and yeah, they've got the numbers advantage, Tim.
Little Assassin's Creed map.
Comes the sixth man as we get down to it, and FaZe could find themselves being forced to make errors.
What?
This map.
Zolotov's just going to work his way back down here. Could have something.
It's from Assassin's Creed.
As he takes down
I don't believe it.
It is.
Users onto Souls, 2 versus 2, and it's looking difficult for FaZe with 10 seconds left to go. This is where they have to take the risk. For the risks, they start to pay off.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Solotov is back from 0-6 or whatever, 0-4, 0-5 to freaking, I think he has over 10 kills.
Back in the day, you never get kills there.
He locked in.
What did it say,
It was
Tim?
just
That clock
attack. Like his attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's like I could definitely see that this is defense sided for sure.
But it's that offside again. It's control storage.
Damn.
They got rolled over last time around. I was a little bit nervous. The BDS may have given us a couple of rounds to build false
Like, can you even call that a choke?
No.
Like, some maps are
Nah.
just defense guided.
Yeah,
What
you
are
can't
supposed
call
to
it a choke if it's like if they went up the same that they're losing on that side, it's just clearly that sided, right?
do?
FaZe,
Yeah, but if they miss
FaZe
that,
went,
obviously, then.
I think it was 5 or 6-1 was the half, right? Has FaZe won a round on attack? I don't know if FaZe has won an attack round yet. No, I think they won 1. So maybe it was 5-2 half. Or wait, that's what? That's 7. What am I saying? That would be 6. It'd be 5-1. I'm sorry. Wait. If there's 7, it's 6.5. I can't math. 5-1.
That chat I can't repeat, Tim. I'll lose my job.
Math is hard.
Strong words.
True.
You know, it's building up between the fans in the same way it is in the server. Solotov hopefully injecting a little bit of life into his teammates' veins. You need it. It's been a rough couple of maps. Chalet, it started out strong. But since then, it's never really felt like they've had control of any of the games.
So if BDS wins this round, it'll be the exact same half for both of them on the sides.
Because it feels like they're almost like the standing champion, and it's BDS who have to earn the right to challenge.
Math is hard in the state of Boston. Amen.
Amen.
I'm pretty sure, doesn't Fallout 4 also take place in the state of Boston?
The state of Boston?
Maybe. Did he miss? I think he needs to use a little bit more. Oh no, he's good.
To have that verticality above, we've seen previously plants go down on the pillar.
Henry
King got in there, put it down. It created a lot of panic for BDS. FaZe are going to be looking for a similar opportunity.
What was Matt was usually stepped inside of it. It's into storage.
Ooh, he's gone. He said, no.
Goodbye.
I'm good on that.
But you definitely have the advantage. They've got what they need, a small slither of the map. Slowly working their way across here. BDS taking a lot of control of this top floor. Nothing being given over. A few shots landing into users and leaking back.
Oh.
Oh my.
No. He's 12-8. He was feeling good. Dude, he went 0-5 and then a 12-8 is crazy.
Yeah.
And then they're still gonna lose. Calling it. FaZe wins this round. FaZe wins this round. We go next map. We go Clubhouse.
It's a BO5?
Yeah, it's BO5. Oh! That's a nice shot.
Feels like he had no right to win that one, but has found his man. Bit of breathing room, creeps in, one on the window, the Monty inside.
No, it's going to the FaZe team, and we're going to Clubhouse.
Into his own hands. KDS is down to 2 versus 3. We're down towards this last 30 seconds.
Oh, mama.
Woo! Clean. Clubhouse time. Let's go, FaZe. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say I told you so.
Nothing better than some good old Rainbow Six Siege jersey.
Under
Under the keyboard's clever.
Under the keyboard is funny because I just caught a glimpse of it. I caught a little tiny corner.
Surely they have,
Oh my god, I just got paint for my name from 7TV. It's so cute.
comes out, tickles in the tiniest bit. Solotov falls yet again.
Oh my god. Getting worked, FaZe Clan.
They will punish these roamers, and BDS already are down to just 2 players.
This is a terrible start.
Oh, my eyes. Oh, he got him still. Oh, they're so happy. They know they're about to win. FaZe knows that they're going to win. They know it. They actually know they're about to win, and then BDS is just they're pissed because they know they're about to lose. I've been there before. I've been there on the stage, and I know when you know you're going to win and when you know you're going to lose, both feelings kind of wild.
They look ready to go and take a title.
And wouldn't they deserve it, Tim? Instead, 3-6 invitations.
I wonder why they have their BenQs taped. Do they have another monitor sponsor? I didn't see a monitor sponsor. It's weird.
I just don't want to give promotion if they're not
There's
sponsored.
always one in their own minds, I'm sure. They feel that now should be their time. Another fun stat, actually, that someone shared to me. I believe it was Vidi on social media yesterday. Shared that.
Did I practice sports since high school? No. I failed gym. Dude, those are insane kills.
The fact that Bittakin can walk down main stairs and do that, that should not be happening.
No, it really shouldn't, and that's the point. It's not about losing a round for BDS. Again, it's the manner in which you are losing that round. At the minute, on the rounds that they lose, they don't feel competitive. On the rounds that they do, yeah, they maybe have a big hero play. They'll maybe get
when do you know when you're going to lose? Usually when the rounds against you are clean. When you're getting, like, rolled and nothing's working, that's how you know you've lost. When it's not working at all. If it's kind of working, it's a fair match. But hold on, it's just 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1-0.
It's not where the site is, but the sooner they can get it cleared out and they can force Yuzu and leak it back, even Shaiko, the better. Also players working in from below.
You had 218, 217, 216?
Yep. They have Clash. Gzz, I hate Clash.
A little bit too far there. I think Yuzu's
yeah.
just zapping a couple
She's like
of warning shots towards Bittakin.
So when you know you're losing, you're losing. Nah, there's a difference between losing and really losing. You could lose a match and not get a single round, and it'd still be a close match. There's a very big difference between losing and actually losing.
This is good from FaZe. Good, patient build-up play.
See BDS do this quite a lot on this side, to be fair. When I think back to casting them historically, Kiva's used to cover the retreat back in towards site. You've wasted, a minute and a half. It's not bad. Problem is, you now leave FaZe with a minute and a half to get set up on this site. They can now play on the south balcony. You need control of this side of the map, so you can play on the south balcony and play on the gym and bedroom windows. Now they have that as an option. One thing to note, Tim, they have not opened Jacuzzi Breach. There is no late round backstab that BDS need to worry about yet, and that clash is still standing.
The problem that BDS have here is that they're being pushed deeper and deeper. They're now in a smaller and smaller group. They're limited pretty much to Lodge's shower and the Jacuzzi Breach corridor. That's all they've got to work with. FaZe, going to be difficult for them to create any space as Shaiko gets
sick.
Bursts into construction and takes down Handy.
Shocked there was no trade swing coming out there. I think the threat onto the window was enough.
Shaiko's pissed.
This one going over is good, and now impeded by Castle Barricades, which you saw getting rolled down by Solotov not too long ago. He's still playing below here with shotgun in hand, it's worth noting. They can't come to the plan inside of this site, that'll always be a threat. 3-day steps round for one, but Cyber, that name that we cannot take out of our mouths today, comes through and starts a bit of a comeback. 4v3 for BDS, and the clock is now starting to work against FaZe.
This has been a really promising round for BDS, despite being forced back so deep into sides. They've played their game plan. They've fallen away at each opportunity without taking a loss. FaZe haven't been able to take utility away from them, but KDS gets himself inside. He's going to be able to put this down potentially. The cover is not there.
They're going to fight for this.
They're back. And just like that, they're back. It's not that they know they've lost. They know they're back.
They know they're back.
Just like that. What do you think requires more strategy, Valorant or Rainbow Six? Bro, Rainbow Six.
It could be down and out, Tim, and you still have the chance coming through. Don't want to get too excited about one round there.
Rainbow Six is one of the hardest stack shooters. Actually, probably the hardest stack shooter.
Are you impressed that it was my main game for so long?
Yeah, you start with the hardest, and then Hannah doesn't play like story games. She just starts with the hardest multiplayer games, and then anything that's easier than the hardest, she doesn't care for. You're just a hardcore gamer. You're just a hardcore gamer.
I remember I used to study. I used to open up the R6 maps, and I would study where all the cameras are and the map layouts, and then I would also study all the characters when I first started playing. It was like homework.
For me, I think on the attack there,
what happened?
did not do enough to punish BDS.
I got old, and
they forced them back out of cash, out of CCTV, out of construction. They took that ground, but they never punished them, and that came down, I think, to not opening.
I mean, I did the same thing in Tarkov.
On it during the round. BDS were able to.
But you kind of have to.
Yeah, okay, we've lost a bit of ground.
Else you can't get out.
But it doesn't matter because we're not losing bodies, we're not losing utility, we're not being
yeah,
punished
you
for
happened.
this, and that was the big problem FaZe need to deal with.
How's that feel?
What'd I do?
Going down, I expect, because they have
nothing.
coming in from the hallway. The small one for FaZe there. The consideration needs to be on ensuring there are enough angles to pressure BDS from. Even if you don't put
oh my god, you can't even. You're not allowed to say you're old or call someone old without chat getting like pissed. It's a joke. like it's impossible. Every time I say something, I look at chat and I'm like, yep, there it is.
Still, see how things go next time we come back to that site, I imagine, in round 5. But now the focus is on Cash and CC. FaZe have largely got control of the master bedroom side of things. They've all been given it by BDS. They've got a bit of control inside of Garage itself. But if otherwise said, FaZe, it's yours to take as you please. We'll let you have that ground, but we will fight you when you start looking at the site.
Do you think Deadlock will be bigger than Mob Rivals in 2 to 3 years' time?
Oh, in 2 to 3 years' time? Yeah. Launch no. Yeah, launch no, but in 2 to 3 years' time, yeah. Like you're saying 2 to 3 years of Rivals and then 2 to 3 years of Deadlock? Which one's further? Yeah, Deadlock. Andy.
Someone said Deadlock seems dead, but it's not even out yet. Like it's not dead. It's
just not out.
The fear for FaZe here, Tim, is they haven't actually got lots of utility to execute with. They've got everything for the setup, preventing the flats coming out with the Nomad, getting the breaches opened up, flashes they can toss in and fragnates. They've done a lot of that already. So at this point,
damn, they have the freeze delay still.
I struggle to see how FaZe actually managed to pull off a successful execute here. They need to get another kill or two if they want to get this diffuser down, and that is hard.
They have one more. Oh no, they got no more tuberos, so they're breaking the wall for sure after this.
Just gonna see the Selma charge tricked away as well.
Ooh, impressive.
Nitro shot out of the air there as it comes through the window towards KDS, but FaZe are stalled out here. They don't have.
Damn.
Okay, don't forget to flash your drop.
Crispy aim. It's all crispy.
30 seconds to play with here. Vidakin's got that long angle. Do not expose yourself here, Usis, or you are in trouble. He just got to hold on.
I feel like I just jinxed FaZe.
2 kills in the round for himself. Has staved off this onslaught from FaZe. KDS now pushing in through this doorway. They hear the sound. They have to swing at the same time here, but they can also play clocked in. There's 10 seconds to go. If he
yeah, you jinx everyone.
Runs out of time. He'll do just that. Won't be able to get the diffuser down. Needs 2 kills. And BDS.
He's not gonna get it. No way.
Down to 1 HP, and they win.
He just saved stats. I saw it.
Played by BDS, but a bit scary there in the middle of that round. Tim, FaZe still showing. They've got teeth.
Yeah, BDS locking in there, certainly playing that 2v1 better than they did the one back on Chalet. This time just keeping themselves out of danger, locking it down, getting the round. 2-1 they start. Let's not forget they picked the defensive side. We would expect a better half to start with from BDS. They need to make sure that they're getting enough rounds here that FaZe aren't able to run back at them when they get onto the defense in the second half.
Like I say, we definitely can't see BDS slouches on this map. Their record, 6-2 over the last year. Happy to play there, have picked it themselves at multiple events. It hasn't just been picked against them. Same as like Consulate in a way when I look at it. That was second favourite map for BDS, and FaZe picked it. I was a little bit nervous for them. They got the job done. Now BDS really to fight their way in. So far, after that first quarter, they're up 3 rounds. Good start. FaZe are not going to let them off lightly. They'll change their own ideas here. Last time round, they
This noise is loud.
into this basement and
Oh, it's
absolutely
gone.
wiped
Oh.
BDS at the face of the planet. More the same I expect with Handy moving over to that blitz. Why change away from what's
Thoughts on Fragpunk? It's coming soon, right?
Make this so much easier.
Yeah, exactly that. Last time it was
It's about the same
think
thoughts.
so.
That's about the same thoughts as what everyone else has. Coming soon, I think.
Looking for that early pick potentially. You feel like that's the energy BDS need here, Des. Get themselves into the rounds quickly. Get up in the faces of FaZe. Just inject a little bit of pace into what has otherwise been a very strategic game of Siege.
Fragpunk was fun.
Sort of thing we were speaking about back on Chalet, right? You've been willing to challenge the attackers early. Don't give them enough time to get the full surround and get
Hannah, what is that emote?
Well, they'll do pretty damn well with it.
Hannah, what is that
A little bit
emote?
cautious here as well, making sure they've got a full map clear.
What is that?
Last time round,
Buzzers.
Buzzers? Can we get some buzzers in chat? You get that bussy buzzer.
Damage. King with a 2K down that main stairs too. Made it extra difficult. On setting below here, a C4 up onto that wall below. Liquifat was fishing, but they backed away a bit too soon here. FaZe are not going to make the kind of mistakes that mean you get 3 kills, I'm afraid.
This is a much more winnable round for BDS. Last time we saw them defend this, as you said, they lost 2 bodies really, really quickly when they were trying to rotate back to side. BDS are not a team that would generally
You're just testing bussy emotes.
They're all back on site this time. They're going to be confident of their positions, and they're going to try to hold them for as long as possible. It's up to FaZe to try and disrupt them. The first area that they're going to try to do that more cycling is going to be blue stairs. Try and get in there, open the hatch, try and move that as army.
Well, you had the Candelas on the Ying coming down main stairs at the same time as Handy. You've got the Capital moving down blue. We've seen that kill so many times, Tim.
Yeah.
Straight in from blue, down towards Church Wall. Doesn't always get in a kill, but teams who aren't aware of that, they pay the price. And it's funny because BDS,
You could break a camera up there?
Player that would play that spot and get many kills from that position. Liquifat has paid the price, so Bandit taken offline, a C4 also removed.
And what it's indirectly done is free up blue as well, because Shaco's had to dip deeper. He now needs to be playing more toward door to replace that position that Liquifat was lost from. He's still trying to hold on to blue, but his attention is split. He doesn't know where the pressure is going to come from. He knows he's got the blitz on this side of him. 45 seconds left to go, FaZe. They've got everything they need here. They just need to be careful that they don't stall out and let this one slip away.
Still getting a couple of hatches opened up here as well, but for the most part,
I feel like it took so long to break hatches.
coming into blue to move. Shy goes now back in blue, uses, I'm pretty sure dropping
I don't know if that's normal or what, but
inside of Moto, so trying to keep him at bay and isolate out gunfights. Shaiko going in deep as well, tucking himself in and waiting. KDS marches his way down.
oh my god, he squeezed through.
Get the other side guessing, and FaZe have got to find something here. It's down to a 2 versus 2.
Damn.
Shaiko is going off him. Finally finds himself down now. Users has got a clutch up big.
This could be difficult. The blitz just having to make a choice here, Handy. Let's see.
No way! Oh my god! What a fucking play.
I missed it.
Oh my god! That was the craziest thing I've ever seen, I think.
I'll watch the replay, let's see.
Vamos fazer pouco umas plays mais diretas, tá ligado?
Wow.
O Jabil Serve é meu, só que a Jabil Serve pode ser pouco mais complicado ali no banco do dinheiro. Então eu preciso que o KD pegue o Black Beard, aí tu faz o montanha, saca, subindo, e o Souls faz o capitão. Tá, isso. E a gente vai, tipo, vamos abrir aquela parede do céu de qualquer jeito ali.
I can't believe that worked.
Focus on the next round. Let's go next round. Let's get the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, let's focus.
It's club as well, by the way. Club is
Focus on fort only.
Yeah.
The classic strat. Breeder, you play Mirror, you put one on Jacuzzi, late round, and one pass through. I'm playing Bandit, I will put on Bandit in Jacuzzi.
That was insane. That worked. That was insane.
Let's go, we don't leave.
Show the replay, please.
Please, I want to see it. I was looking up bush emotes on 7TV.
I have never seen a Shroud or like an idea like that. That was crazy.
Great view of the players there from where we are. And when that round was lost, there was a lot of eyes being rubbed on the side of BDS, a lot of heads in hands, and just really not sure how to react to it.
Less than half a second left.
Jesus Christ.
Heartbreaking for the boys in blue. Elation for the ones in orange.
Shaiko's pissed, bro. Shaiko's pissed.
Yeah.
That was the craziest.
Not happy.
They should have shown the full like breakdown to the decision making for him to do that, because that was insane.
I'll be right back.
Keep things square at 2 apiece. We heard during the attack timeout, BDS want to hold Cash and CC more aggressively. They don't want to give it away. They backed away last time and had all 5 on site. It did require a moment of bravery from Shaiko to challenge aggressively into construction to get a freebie. And there was no response from FaZe. I don't think they'll get away with the same joy again. And that's why they're playing so actively on the bandit trick to this main breach.
You feel like for BDS it might start to stack up here and feel like, what can we do? Shaiko, as you said, had a huge round inside of blue. He really did grab that one by the scruff of the neck, but it wasn't enough. And that will start to mount up on BDS, the pressure that they will start to feel. As if there is just nothing they can do that is right. FaZe on the attack here, don't forget.
You need balls to do that? That was insane. I've never seen that before. Ever. Oh. Wow. Did he punch to look through, or did he shoot through and he shot back? What just happened?
Too locked in, you might say. BDS trying to find anything they can. They are paying the price.
Oh.
Kills come through. Gonna dance back here and get rid of the Twitch Cyber. Coming in behind and finds the man he needs.
This is a scrappy situation, dude.
Uses to hold on, and now just uses. Can he make up?
Oh my god. That was such a fast round. That was the fastest round yet. Holy shit.
Certainly one more step on FaZe's journey towards lifting that hammer, towards laying to rest the ghosts of 2024, Des. Getting the 3 rounds on the attacking half is a big, big step for them.
Enormous. Absolutely huge. And BDS gambled their last defensive round on bar and stage, Tim. Feel they've been figured out on every other site. Time to try something a little bit different. Bar and stage, one of those sites that we don't see all that often. And you see some really interesting defenses on it. Sometimes leveraging all 3 floors of the map. Often 2. Sometimes it looks fantastic and teams pull off an incredible defense. I look back to Rogue at the Berlin Major in that final round, Tim. It was won on this exact site and defended it extremely well. BDS, when things are already a little bit draining, when the team looking like they're running on empty, like they can't find a way out of this situation they're put in, it feels like a huge risk.
The Echo was a key factor back on the day you mentioned in Berlin, Des. And I'm pretty sure that that one still stings for FaZe. And I don't think they're going to allow the same thing to slip by again. Let's see if it plays out.
Oh my god.
Still doing setup there as we see the
wall just blew up right next to him. Thank you guys for the subs, by the way, the resubs on Twitch. Gabe, Nermox, and Fugle. Thank you. Or Fugle?
It's opened up for everyone from a long time back. Construction site. Walls left soft, someone sprayed through it. Killed a clash, it was on bedroom door. Absolutely bonkers. You just never know what you'll get. And start things out a little bit quicker. Take a few pot shots through. Could have been users falling away very early in the round. Choco's doing his best in this game. It's worth stressing, Tim. The only one positive at 7-4. Every day you can look at a 3-3 if you like. On the other side for FaZe, I spoke about this earlier in the series. Lowest is 3, highest is 5. It's not the Cyber show. It's not the Vida King show. It's not the Handy show. Every player is involved in this lead.
King just trying to move in there. He's going to get the castle barricade open, so that starts a little bit of progress. They need to be aware of that top floor. We can see from the silhouette ahead of us that the castle barricade on gym door is potentially going to be open. That's going to leave an angle down through that hatch. Souls manages to find Solotov. Great start for FaZe. That takes down the castle. 5 versus 4 at the halfway mark.
Solotov's having a really rough time on entry throughout this series. After the last map, he was sat at
7. Xander, thank you for the sub. And Chaser, thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. They're planning.
They're getting a nice cheeky plant in here, too, and I don't know if they know about this. Sure enough, they're trying to retake and
no way. Oh, this round's over. 5v2 planted. That's... This is not good.
About to lose their 4th defensive round of the half.
Or it's great if you're a FaZe fan.
Not be stopped at the minute. BDS just trying to get a little bit of intel, any sort of morsel that he can work on. Manages to pick up one, but Cyber is there, ever present for FaZe to close out the round, and the Brazilians go one step closer.
Yeah, I mean, FaZe is looking like they're gonna win.
Move on to the defense, and right now,
I mean,
BDS look broken.
it's still anyone's game, honestly, but it's just looking good. Like BDS is just like sad and pissed, you know, and then FaZe is just happy, having a great time. And usually, when the attitudes are like that, yeah, usually when the attitudes and moods are like that, it's the game already feels like it's been decided. But we'll see.
Twice already this year, it cannot be enough. FaZe have got that secret sauce today, Tim.
They just look amazing.
They're cooking. There's very little mistake being made by this team. Playing trades at the back of each other. Everything is considered. Very rarely have we seen them let BDS slip the net and get away with a kill. Now that side switch, maybe you'll see something magic. BDS are on the attack. They started out so strong. Back on Chalet, but they can't afford to drop any more than 3 rounds.
There is absolutely no question that this FaZe team turned up meaning business today. Cyber particularly has just taken this one and guided his team through it one
the side swap, so
unsurprisingly,
see how this goes.
At the top of the overall ratings for FaZe, but not far behind are all the other players who have played a phenomenal part so far in getting FaZe to within 3 rounds. But there is still an awful lot of siege to be played. BDS, it's time to start fighting back on Clubhouse.
I think back to the number of missed dronings that BDS had on labs. I'd be a little bit nervous for FaZe, to be honest, Tim. Well, nervous for BDS, to be fair. FaZe are the ones capitalizing on the back of it. For the most part, they're dug in here. Pretty much
the speed drone.
FaZe don't feel the need to go aggressive. I spoke about this throughout the series.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're a team that don't like to play hyper-aggressive out on the roam. On Shadow, they had no choice. Over here, they can afford to be a bit more defensive. Sitting behind all this utility they've got, they can waste so much time away from BDS. We've seen them struggle with the clock at multiple points in the series as well.
It's just a case of no matter what BDS seem to try, there is just always an answer, always a response from FaZe. It's like they've almost seen the game play out ahead of time, and they know what's coming next. And they're ready for it.
They're finally trying to clear out the main floor. I feel like they've been holding for like a minute. Nice. It's a good find.
Gets the kill. A good start from BDS. Something for them to build on in the round.
Oh dear.
Wow.
That's bad.
That's the problem with oil, Tim. Once you start walking up that corridor, you're dead to right.
No way.
A C4 over the top finds one more. KDS being short alive a little bit. Walks away with 3/4 of HP though. They can afford to dig in now.
The real problem that BDS have got at the minute is the position of Vita King. He's just inside of Armory. BDS were showing all their presence towards Blue, trying to push down there and take that ground, but Vita King's just holding that tight angle from the door. So BDS have had to move. They've had to try and work an alternative. KDS spraying through. He knows the drop auto. He's taking a look. He can't find his man. But
damn. Vita King had his boys back, bro. Oh. All right.
30 seconds for BDS.
Surely they know at this point. You just must know about his man. Yes.
Look, they're just giving him these kills.
Yeah, that. Yeah. That was a weird choice.
He's lurking, Tim. I think BDS got an idea that he's here, and he would be right. This might be a mistake. Letting him in towards Moto. He's got himself tucked back inside of sight here. In a great spot and uses
Not much time left.
BDS alone in a 1v2.
Yeah.
And it has collapsed once again. FaZe are 3 steps ahead at every turn, Tim. BDS are on the ropes.
The difference that we see there
I think FaZe wins.
Is their ability to work as a team.
Defense is red and blue, attack blue, kind of confusing. Yeah, it's they assign a color for a team the whole match rather than swapping the colors, defense and attack. I think it's kind of odd too.
Right now, now, not tomorrow, now. What the fuck are you doing? Please. It's time to fucking wake up, guys.
Let's check the setups and don't hesitate, by the way.
And
Let's
we
check
have to play
fucking...
more fast, more together. We will say it every time. We have to do it.
That's true. That's fact.
Just fucking pick Thatcher, fucking
First smacking him.
6 shields. I'd rather lose trying to do that than just all wait around.
It's like this, Jim. We can literally do the full clear, like the RCB podcast.
I respect it. Because it's the same things that we've noted throughout the series, Tim. They talk
They're
about
so
an attack
defeated.
timeout, and it still seems to miss.
That's not the way I would coach, but listen, hey, fuck it. If it works, it works.
I don't think that helped very much.
Yeah,
They
that's
just seemed like more like they didn't want to like.
yeah.
fist bump.
They didn't even want to like look at him.
You've heard Stu Flex.
Yeah,
Now is the
that
wake
doesn't
up
help.
time. Now is the time where BDS
How you
is on
properly
very
hype up a
late.
team
Now we tell you,
is
they have two win conditions. The first one,
you remind them how
just
good
like
they
you said,
are.
they're missing aggression
And yeah,
right
they
now.
might not
So
be
the
like
second one
playing
is
well
Shaco.
now, but you still got to
Shaco is the
remind them of
savior
what
for
they
this team
are.
right now.
You
He
know,
dropped the ball.
they're like
He
one of
was
the
the
best
biggest
teams in
guy.
the fucking
Chance to
world.
bring this back. He dropped the ball the last map. He was the
Lock
best
in,
striker on
you know what
this
I'm
team on
saying?
the defense side. With Damos back,
He'd be a good
he's the
coach.
one that
I felt
plays
like
in
that
the
was just
position.
like that was just like
With
mean.
Captain Blue, he's the one that-
that felt mean
Let's
to
take a
me.
look at Shaco right now, because if one guy can save this team, it's him right now.
I think he's very spot on there, Leo.
Then again, they are getting smoked, so hey, you know, he's not wrong.
It requires voices, Tim. Yeah. It's been quiet.
Look, the end of that last round, as I was going to
But
say, the
in what world does
teamwork,
that make
the
them play
difference
better?
was
I don't know.
evident. Handit and Souls worked together as a team brilliantly. Souls had the long angle from boxers to cover his man.
But maybe that's how the team likes it though. You know, they like being fucking like just fucking make me mad, Brent out, piss me off. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So every team's different.
Had to push at the same time there. So yes,
Tell me
maybe
I'm a
Users
bad
loses his
boy.
life,
Tell
but
me
at
I'm a
least they
bad
can still have to
fucking
hand
bitch.
and then it's a
Tell
one-on-one.
me.
They get the trade.
Yeah.
But the timing wasn't there. Maybe the communication wasn't there. But for FaZe, it certainly was. And they are not making a single
Bush
mistake
way.
at the minute.
The bush
They're
way.
looking like very deserving winners to meet him. Just 2
The
rounds
Bush
stand
way.
between them and that hammer.
The bush one.
BDS, that is their last time out they will get, unless they can recover this map and send us through to Sky. It has felt since Chalet, they've been on the back foot.
That's getting clipped out of context.
They said it's BDS, not BDSM.
BDS.
Look at the C4s as well in FaZe's back pocket, Tim. They've got 3 of them to play behind. BDS could be walking into a trap here.
BDS are playing under such intense pressure as well. Of course, Stu Flex
Why
says
do we
what he
hear?
has
Oh,
to.
God.
They have to fire themselves up at this point, but the pressure to not make that mistake, to not be the one to die, must be immense right now. And it will start to affect the way that they play. Right now, they're working the windows. They've got themselves
I hope they win
secured.
this round.
They're not going to be pushed from CCTV.
Or else
BDS now need
it's
that
actually over. Like, it's not match point yet, but if they get to match point here, if FaZe does, it's actually over.
Oh,
And it's over. GG. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Damage is done, Tim. Leakafak and Shaiko are gone.
It's just too easy for FaZe
Oh,
right
yeah,
now with a player
remember
on the window. They're
Fabian
still
and
able
Pengu?
to step into construction,
Yeah.
to push that aggression. Just
have
the way
those
that
guys.
Shaiko did to them, but BDS unprepared. They get hurt by it. 3 versus 4. Maybe not aware again. KDS is just going to firm this one. He's going to keep himself in this position. He goes for the peak. They don't know that he's there. And BDS, they keep being hurt by what they can't see, Des.
We called about the misdrownings throughout time and time again, Tim.
Yep, it's a FaZe W, ladies and gentlemen. I called it from the beginning. Wait, is that his dad? That's awesome.
From correcting the course of history and lifting a
Cyber Dad?
hammer.
Vita
For
King.
this for so long.
Vita King. Vita Dad.
4
Vita Dad.
tiring years of being knocked out by the eventual winners of the 6th Invitational. This time, they make amends.
FaZe will know better than anybody else that this job is not done yet. One more round is required, but they are
Do
a
not
that
choke.
they love.
Do not
They're on the
choke.
defensive side, and right now they are firmly on top of BDS. BDS just don't look competitive with this FaZe side at the minute. Over what I've seen over the last hour and a half, I have no doubt that right now at this moment, FaZe
Nah, they're not gonna choke. It's not gonna happen. It's fine.
They look absolutely phenomenal.
Throughout this tournament at points, I've looked at them and thought, they play too slow. They don't roam aggressively enough. They drop off. But sometimes
They won an hour ago? What?
Fundamentals are all
This guy could see the future.
a hammer.
He said well, they won an hour ago. Why are you watching a replay? You can see the future.
That's so us to do that, isn't it? Like watching on stream. Never just watching a replay. That's something we would do and not even know it.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Think about the history of lower bracket teams going on to win because they're still warm from yesterday. They had lights out.
Surely it won't happen 2 years in a row.
2-2-0.
Surely.
It's not the same scoreline, so it's not possible to joke. It's not 6-1, it's 6-2. They win.
Not quite in the game.
BDS was shown the blueprint for what they need to do last year. W7M, they fought back. They got themselves to overtime, and they overcame. BDS have no choice. No more mistakes, no more chances. 4 rounds in a row, or they go home empty-handed.
It would be one hell of a
That looks so
comeback if they
weird.
take this game, but it feels all but impossible. FaZe just sat here waiting now to see what BDS are up to. A construction site push starting to build. 4 players, but Tim underneath them. Cyber working his way around main stairs. They should see him on this drone, unless someone peels off, in which case he can be the X Factor.
Droning and intel has been the real problem for BDS throughout. We've commented on it. They need to make sure that they're aware of the potential of that flank, because otherwise that could be it, lights out. Right now BDS are making good progress on the construction-sided push. They've got themselves in there safely. They're trying to soften up the site. They're trying to find that opening kill. But look at the utility that they're facing, Des.
Just stacks up before them, and all this does is give time for Cyber to start his move. Working his way underneath, actually, Tim. He can play Dinar from down here, or a C4 through the hatch. Flick away at the most unfortunate time.
Oh my god.
Right in front of his face. Will keep the dream alive.
I didn't really what just happened there?
He threw a C4 from above the hatch. Shaiko fucking shot it out of the air in his face. That was insane.
Now is the time. They have to start thinking about how they push forward. Peter King is going to take some damage there.
Ah, fuck, it hurts. Fuck, stop. Wait, BDSM going in. Oh my god. Oh. Hold on, Vita King. Don't sleep on the king. Oh, never mind, he's dead.
And it looks like BDS will keep fighting for one more round.
Oh.
It's only souls left, and they've got a 3 versus 1, Tim. Surely.
Well,
you can't let
they keep it going. They keep it going.
Keep it going.
He just downed him, I think. Another shot.
Souls clutched out in the semi-final back in Sweden.
Well, he's back up.
To send them into a grand final win the next day. Surely he can't be allowed to do it here. A Monty staring at his face.
Bam.
A big round from him. 3 kills.
Holy BDSM coming in clutch. Can I get a Hoya?
But they need everybody else as well. Solotov, big 3K to keep BDS in this one for at least one more round. It must be impossible for these FaZe players not to have the memories of last year. 6-2 up, they find themselves 6-3.
Look at the BDSM emote.
Plenty of breathing space.
I added it.
Sooner rather than later must surely be the thoughts in their mind right now.
Look at
This is definitely not meant as a slight on him. But
Sick. There's been 2 C4 shots this game. Oh, Ichi.
When you've got players like Users, Solotov, Nikafak, Shaiko, these big frontline players that we have seen shine and excel time and time again.
Solotov cheating.
Over there to say that's where things might be falling away. For now, they extend their lifeline by one more round. But FaZe have got 3 attempts to.
Can you make me rich? Thank you. I can't even make myself rich, bro.
BDS can't afford to be wrong.
I gotta worry about me first.
They can play every site on the map, Des. They can just try.
Thank you, Ubisoft, for sponsoring this segment, watching Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not sponsored anymore, but they did sponsor me before, and now I'm just finishing it off.
Into round 10, what again could be our final round here at 6 Invitational 2025.
I was sponsored for, I think, 3 hours, or was it 4 hours?
It is 3. It ended like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I had like a 3-hour sponsor, but I want to finish this off because I want to know where it goes. I'm not going to leave mid-match. That's crazy.
Crucial operators that need to be kept alive. Arguably, Likafak even more important.
But like maybe I should, or else they'll start. Never mind.
His job will be a couple of hatches, assuming, of course, They don't lose them too early into the round. Keep an eye on the sensor in the Capitale to Shaiko and Eustace in this round for me.
Says after the sponsor, not during. Hey, to be fair, I said it twice at the start that you know I was going to be sponsored, and then I was. And now I just said it again. So listen, you know. Yo, are they coming back, bro? The FaZe choke? What'd you just add?
Bush Wicked.
Oh god, he added a bush emote. What's wrong with you?
You didn't say anything about this one.
BDS keeping themselves safe. Dipping away towards meat to keep himself safe. Got to watch that clock, Tim, because BDS
Guys, I don't have a bush. Not yet. It's coming.
What?
Got the Goyo canisters stacked up. Just going to see the first of those being taken out. Is not going to force them out.
You didn't say anything about this one. Why is that?
Souls will hold his position there, but
why did you add that, Hannah? What is that emo? What are you doing over there? Hannah's getting freaky. Smoked. No way they're coming back right now. What is happening?
Surely not, Tim. Surely BDS don't call this back from the Still 2 more rounds after this one to go, and they've got to get this one over the line first. Cyber, Handy, Souls. 3 players you'd trust in a situation like this to get the job done. But for now, they've all been backed inside Church. Cyber and Handy both in there.
Oh. Oh.
Soul starts the fight back, but Eustace is there for the trade. Surely this is another BDS.
Oh my god, where is he going? He's a man on a mission.
Diffuser's going down. Breeder likely to stick this, and will. The cover is there. BDS surely fight back. Cyber has tried to.
Don't call it a comeback.
But it won't be enough.
Tries very best. There's a shield bearing down on you, and 2 of the players that are hungry for this one, Tim. That's 2 rounds in a row. Do you dare to dream?
Yeah.
Of the BDS bounce back.
Jesus.
I'm still thinking FaZe.
People are passionate.
Like we've already seen on the map in this series, Tim.
He said, should we take a timeout? And the coach said, nah.
They're looking for a second there.
Nah.
He said, nah.
They chose not to.
We don't need that shit.
Head, letting this carry on.
BDS waking up not a second too late, Des. Not a second too late. They needed 4 rounds.
Listen, the coach hype up worked. Talk some shit. Get in their face. Let them know.
Not tomorrow.
It's working.
And they've listened to every single syllable of what he said.
Maybe we just had it wrong,
BDS
you know?
to go to continue fighting back. It's funny how history seems to repeat itself. BDS have struggled.
Thanks to Deagle Blaze.
In a grand final, they find themselves 2-1 down, as we've seen happen throughout the year. Now they fight back. FaZe, on championship point, have struggled to close it out on the first 2 opportunities. We've seen it before. Which one will be able to turn the tides?
Well, gym and bedroom is where we stepped. It's where FaZe won back in round 8 in very convincing fashion. Handy, 2K on the construction door. KDS tucked. Springs out to get a 3rd. And that was all she wrote for that round. BDS really have to be careful here. And already the first challenge begins. The mirror window cracked open. After this one, the repel, be very mindful of those 3 C4s in Handy, Cyber, and KDS's back pockets.
BDS have largely abandoned the jacuzzi side wall now. Instead, Breeder is going open CCTV wall, so they're going to try to push across.
Oh my god.
Returns fire, but won't be able to find his target.
That'll be another one of those that you look back at and say, such a close moment. Both for Handy almost getting the kill, but for Leaky back almost finding him in the first place. Don't think he realized he was on the other side of that barricade, but nearly got away with a few more bullets that would have netted a kill.
BDS continues. They're going to open construction wall, and that now sees FaZe
that sucks.
completely pushed back into side. But much like BDS benefited from on their defense of this side,
He used it like too early before the EMP went off.
Yeah.
So it makes it more difficult to play in and around that area for FaZe. But they do have an opportunity.
I was wondering why he was doing it on like the.
That's the thing. To beat him, half a round's gone by and they've kept every player alive, FaZe. Spoke before about their roaming tendencies not being hyper-aggressive. They will turn it on BDS though, just when they feel the pressure's starting to mount. BDS have got to be decisive here. Slow then fast, boys. Slow then fast.
This is such a big round, dude. It's tense. Nobody's really taking too much damage.
Yeah.
Oh!
Finds a beauty of a
so
headshot.
awkward.
He flips 180 and looks to challenge onto Jacuzzi Breach. BDS. It's now on.
behind you.
You've got to start pushing. They find one.
No way.
Can he find another? 45 seconds.
He almost, if he killed him right there, they would have won the round for sure. I know it's not his fault, but oh, so close. He's won. That Mira's won. He's like, let me through this fucking thing, man. Ubisoft, please let me through.
3 versus 2, Des. 20 seconds for the attackers to rescue themselves.
Main stairs looks like a real threat as well. Handy in position. Diffuser's going down. This cover has got to be flawless. But Bride comes up. He's going for the kill, Sim.
No way.
But now they've got to re-stick, and Cyber's in a spot to do a bit of damage here. Trying to bait out once again.
3
Soft
seconds?
has to win this gunfight. It's got to get Cyber. They're waiting.
What?
Soft's down. Bride's on.
There it is. Holy. That was stressful.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was a door stuck moment, bro. If they got through at a better time, maybe they would have won. They got stuck on the stupid breach. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a good match, like the series. How much money did they win? It's not about the money, man. It's about the
title.
It's about the title. It's about the dub. Say you won. I don't know how much money this tournament is. $1 million, maybe? Just guessing. I have no idea.
Holy shit.
I'm just guessing. I don't know. I have no idea. 3 mil purse, 1 mil for winner. Damn.
What's a purse?
A purse.
But now,
What's the other guy's name?
this FaZe
Andy and
is your moment.
Candy? Randy?
Boston, ladies and gentlemen, your 6th Invitational 2025 World Champions. It's FaZe Clan!
Claps all around. Clean. Clean, clean, killing machine. Clean.
Someone said footy.
Handy and footy.
I like that.
He's got flip-flops on, gaming.
He's in his footy life.
Bye-bye bitrate. He's like, damn, this thing is pretty heavy. Sucks that I don't get to keep it.